policies. She would return to her castle. Now, after all of this, think about it. And if she didn't like what you said, she'd come back to her entourage. You stood a good chance of being beheaded. So he really did them proud. Now, that bell tower, folks, it set something of a trend. And the reason I'm saying it's setting a trend, well, it doesn't have a bell in it. About where that yellow brick came from, folks, they just can't. I'll settle it for them. I think it came from Oz.
Hey, y'all.
Now,
we're here.
The reason
Happy
they don't
Saturday.
have bell towers, it's simple, folks.
No bells? Ring.
Mr. Flagler loved the sounds of the bells of the Cathedral Basilica. It's the country's oldest Catholic church, just a couple of blocks to the east.
Oh, so bumpy.
He didn't want them to be competing with each other. He was footing the bill. It was as simple as that.
It's like me driving.
Right here, folks, this is Mr. Flagler's church. One of the most beautiful buildings you'll ever see. Now in here, you have a 5,000 pipe organ and carved mahogany pews. Also in there, folks, his body, the body of his wife, the body of his Leon Hotel. It had rarities. It had hot and cold running water, very nearly unheard of. What was truly rare, though, folks, it had electricity.
Electricity?
Now, Thomas Edison, absolutely.
I was going to say that.
His good friend, Thomas Edison, installed the electric here, folks. Found, folks, they have tours in there every day, 10 and 2. That tour alone is worth the time and expense of having come to St. Augustine. It's just
we've never done that either.
I
We've never
don't
done
see
the
how
Flagler
kids
College.
get any the form to allow for any changes in shape to the building itself. This took off like a rocket, folks. This is the first one to be done in Florida and only the second in the entire United States.
Sorry, I had to change
Mr. Smith
settings.
basically is the inventor of the modern skyscraper. He never built one, but he invented the technique for it. But he did help Mr. Flagler build all 3 of his hotels and both of the colleges done in this style.
It's a beautiful day
You can see he
in St.
really
Augustine.
improved his technique by the time he got over there. That's much more polished, much more finished. While this, it's really beautiful, but it's rustic. Let's use that word. Folks, this is one of our stops for anybody that wants to get off, but we don't ring the bell here. We have a meditation center nearby. They ask us not to ring it, and we want to be good citizens if we can, so ding. No takers? Ding, ding. We're on the move.
Ding, ding. Taking a trolley tour.
Now, just across the street, on that wall, folks, you'll see those uprights. Those are called bullards. Between the bullards, I don't know why they've taken the chain down there, but between these bullards, you'll see what's called harbor chain. Now, that's short lengths. It's really tough looking chain, and it is tough. And the reason it's called harbor chain, you go out to the mouth of the best ship goes in and rips the bottom off on that chain, making it easy pickings for the people of the town. I'd also mentioned that he had hot and cold running water in this town.
Alright, try that now. I changed the settings. Am I up and running?
Right there, folks, well,
I changed the settings, so...
There's 2 of these towers right there. They had one each an 800-gallon water tank that supplied that system. Man thought of just about everything that was available at the time. He was a real genius. He built everything he touched was beautiful. It really was. There is one thing my genius forgot, though, folks.
Lightner Museum.
He forgot entertainment. He forgot this is 1888 St. Augustine, Florida, and there's nothing to do here. So, how does he fix this problem? Well, it's right over here, folks. The second of his hotels. This came up 11 months later.
Doing awesome.
The Alcazar.
Ooh,
and he put the entertainment in here now, folks. This is called the Lightner Museum these days. As I said, it was the second of his hotels. In here, he had a casino.
Is it not up yet?
Spas. He had a black and white
spinning?
silent movie theater.
Nothing?
He had a bowling alley. He had the world's largest indoor swimming pool.
I'm
These
trying,
rooms were
yeah.
open
I'm
to
trying to. I
anybody.
lowered
Folks,
the settings to
anybody
like
could stay here.
bare bones.
They ranged in price from 5 cents a night
I'm gonna
up
try
to
$3.60.
$2. Hey guys,
I would afford to try to $3.60.
if you had one of those nickel a night rooms, you remember that bowling alley I mentioned? you slept under that bowling
Yeah, this
alley,
is as
folks.
low as I can go.
Right here, this gentleman is called Captain
There we go.
of the High
I
Seas.
reset the settings, but you said there's nothing, right? This
Now, I
is
would like you to
360,
notice what this
15, and...
high-ranking art. Oh, he's also the founder of our town.
No, I know. I have the lowest settings, too, as low as I can go on Streamlabs, like 360, I think.
Gentleman is wearing. He's wearing some fluffy, short pants. Well, that was a sign of your status in those days, folks. The higher your rank, that was January, February, and March. It's 90 days. Well, unless, of course, it was leap year, then it was 91. And if you're curious as to what that comes to today, folks, well, if you take that, let's just go with a high price there, that $9,000 for that season.
Mm-hmm.
You take that $9,000, if you Google it, you'll see it's almost exactly $250,000 in today's money. You take that $250,000, that $250,000, you divide it by 90 days, it's almost $2,800 a night that you had to spend to stay back there, folks. That's way more than any place I've ever stayed. Libby, how you doing, dear? That lady always has a smile on her face. Well, folks, we're now in Lincolnville, named after our 16th president, George Washington. Just look and see who's paying attention. Home of our painted ladies. If you look around, you can see why. Of course, it's named after Abraham Lincoln. Folks, it was 1866. Civil War had just ended. We had a lot of displaced African-American unions, so we had a lot that paid better. But if you look right across the street when we make our...
Hey, y'all, we've taken it. It's super good.
Bye, guys.
We're trying to enjoy the wine. It's good.
They're so cute.
The winery is fun.
Don't drop. We're making a turn or something, because if you drop it, we can't get out. We can't get it, baby. So you can't jump.
Say hi to Andrea.
Yeah.
Hello. I think it's up and running, right? Because I've got people on there. A little bit.
Well, folks,
It's
our
struggling.
next stop is going to be Whetstone Chocolate Factory.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely love my chocolate, folks. Can't help it.
Who doesn't? Are we doubling back? Yay! Had to do it at like 480 or whatever, but hey, it'll do.
Which one? Yes, it is.
Life is like a box of chocolate.
Right there on
Life
the
was
corner, you
like
also
a
have
box
Carmela's
of
Pizza. That's one of the
chocolates.
most popular pizza places in the area. But actually, I like 123 Burger House Pizza better. It's wood-fired. It's some of the best pizza I've actually found in Florida.
But I can't
Now,
have
folks,
it.
coming up to Whetstone Chocolate. Love, love, love my chocolate. Can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Whetstone came down here from Pennsylvania. Yep, he's one of those guys. He is a Hershey's
From
Kisses man.
Hershey's Kisses.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. This one's an early tour because we keep missing it last time we were here.
Copy that.
More trolleys. We're on the red train trolley. You get one
Now,
ticket.
folks, as I said, he
and
came
you
down from Pennsylvania. He's a Hershey's Kisses man. He comes
you
down
can
here and
stop by
opens
all
up
the
an ice cream
places.
parlor.
Trolley is the way to go.
Now,
Hey, Walt. We're exploring the
he wants
beautiful,
his ice cream to do
beautiful
better, so
St.
he takes
Augustine.
those cones and he melts that chocolate and dips them into it, folks. It takes off like gangbusters. He actually becomes an exclusive with Walt Disney.
Oh, he does. I was not aware of that.
Now, this sign you see over there, they do have tours and tastings here, folks. They're not free, but they don't cost much. You get to sample the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That sign you see
Hey,
right over
Francisco,
there, we're on the
hey,
move.
Michael.
That frozen hot chocolate, that's an oxymoron, I
See,
know.
Disney's
but
everywhere, you guys,
It's absolutely
everywhere.
delicious. That's their rendition of
I'm
the
always
chocolate
representing.
milkshake.
Rob's got his
And
baby
it's
over
wonderful.
on.
That's the first thing I buy every time I come in here.
Whee!
Now,
This is
not
like
the only
Big
thing,
Thunder back
just
here.
the first thing.
The what?
These houses look newer.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're remodeled, but they're for business probably, right? It's a
Folks, is there
beautiful
anybody out
day.
here that needs to get off at the plaza
No.
or at Abilene Street?
No.
Distillery.
Distillery.
Just wanted to be sure.
73. And a beautiful, gorgeous day here in St. Augustine, Florida. We're going to be doing the ghost tour tonight, so that's at 8 o'clock, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. We did it last year, and it was awesome, and you guys really, really enjoyed it. So this time, we're doing it earlier than scheduled, but for right now, we're going to go to the Saint Augustine Distillery, which is a free tour and tasting. It's one of the most amazing tours I've ever taken, and I take it every time. Yes, you've heard that right. It's free. You could also rent these little buggy cars or scooters. It's kind of fun. On one of those.
I mentioned the wood-fired pizza. It's right there, folks. The 123 Burger House. Their burgers are okay, but I've had so many burgers, there's not much you can do to excite me in one. But their pizza's really good. Now, their burgers are about the size of a dinner plate. I will give them that. Now, I also promised you more to this story, folks. The FP&L building. Well, it's like anything people use all the time and really like.
Oh, we're getting to the booze right now, baby girl. Ruby's ready for the booze.
Smaller, lighter, more efficient,
Hey,
cheaper.
Larry.
That's the big
Make sure you
one right
guys
there,
are
cheaper.
sharing the stream
You
out.
got
Give
one
us
in
a
your
thumbs
house, I
up. We're
guarantee
going
you,
in
folks,
here.
It's called the refrigerator. Well, the refrigerator comes along, these places disappear. They're torn down all across the U.S.
Ooh.
Oh, right here. This is one of the trucks they would use to deliver ice. Now, mostly, I think it's just storage. Kind of a shame. Beautiful thing.
Beautiful, yeah. It's like a vintage. What kind of truck is that?
Now,
Like a Chevy or
As
Ford?
I said, this one
Chevy.
maintained just enough business to avoid destruction. Then 6 years ago, 22 families got together, they pooled their money, and they opened up the very first legal distillery in Florida since Prohibition, folks.
Woo woo. Legal distillery is the key
The
word.
Saint Augustine Distillery.
And their spirits are delicious. We're gonna go in.
Free tours,
Yes, sir.
free tastings.
Free tastings.
And sometimes you got people going in, they've got a frown on their face when they're entering that door. But buddy, they get in there with those free drinks, they come back smiling.
That's what I
Every
do for a living.
time.
Make people happy. Whoop whoop. Here we are. We are at the St. Augustine Distillery. Oh my gosh, they make whiskey, rum, gin, and vodka.
I see I convinced some of you.
Oh yeah, we're ready. Thank you so much.
I can tell you, and I don't drink myself, but I can tell you firsthand that rum is outstanding.
Excellent.
My family cook, I use that for my rum cake.
Rum cake?
It
Oh,
does after you eat it too.
oh, that's awesome. Bring me some cake. We're going in. We're going in. Oh yes, please. We're ready for some rum and stuff.
Where do we go? What do we do?
Oh, we just wait right here. They're gonna give us a little paper for the next tour, I think. Oh, just go in there. He's usually right here. Oh,
They'll ask for your ID. We can give you a little ticket.
oh, sure.
So your ID card.
Oh, she's right here.
The next one will be 110. Unfortunately, I do need to see everybody, make sure they're over 21. Are you part of the party of 30?
No, ma'am. We have a party of 4. We're easy. We're the Orlando folks. We're easy. Not 30. Yes, please. She's my new best friend. I love it. They don't take Disney IDs. They take the real deal.
My twin works for ESPN, so I know the
Really?
Disney.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You gotta show everybody there's other things aside from the parties.
Oh, Are these your other two right behind you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry.
I just turned 21.
Oh my gosh.
Barely
I
made
don't know,
it.
your gray kind of gives you away a little
No,
bit.
this is Guy.
Oh, it's
I
Guy.
did
Okay,
this.
okay. Fair enough.
I'm a theme man.
To look more distinguished.
I'm a theme man.
Fair enough. There you guys go.
Thank you very much. 110, you said?
110. We'll meet by the double door. She's taking a tour through right now, and then you guys will be next.
Okay, got it. We're in the next tour, guys. 110. But we can see all the things. This used to be an old ice plant, so whoop, whoop, we're doing that. Someone ID this, yes.
Wine is fine, but liquor is quicker.
That's right. Denise says, "Are you by the old part of St. Augustine?" Well, isn't it all old?
Last time I checked, it's on 465.
We're on the next one. Yeah, we're on the next shore. This is like the 12:45. We're at the 110.
Rush up behind them, so
The terroir, terroir is the territory, terroir. If you do wine, you understand that. The geography, geology, and climate helps you grow like the wheat. But we do use these spirits at St. Augustine, also at Chef Art Smith's homecoming. So it's very near and dear to my heart because this is local, the first legal distillery in Florida since the time of Prohibition, if you didn't hear that during the tour. Gosh, Deja Vu was a lot colder when we were here last time. It was freezing. What is that? It's a cast iron syrup kettle. Oh, you're so sweet, Walt. Rum cake. Oh, Andrea says rum cake. Yes. Rum cake. Hey, Disney Mitch. There you go, Disney Mitch. Make sure you guys are sharing the stream out. Now we've got it up and running. He said, why were you ghosting him? Did he I don't think he was doing that. He was driving. Yes, it does. It does. I am a certified, not so much a mixologist, but I am a certified bartender through the Bartenders and Beverage Union, Vegas. I actually went to college for this stuff. It was a 6-month course. It was amazing, about 3 hours a day. 3 days a week, 4 hours a day. So you learn a little bit about wine. You learn a little about, of course, liquors. You learn a little bit about beer. Not enough that I'm a sommelier. Not enough that I'm a cicerone. But enough to know a lot about different types of liquor and alcohol because that means I can work anywhere. But I like having that in my back pocket because it's kind of fun. But there's the map and you've got the craft, how they do it, and obviously all gin has juniper in it, but the botanical formula is different from each gin. Like Hendrick's, if you know Hendrick's gin, it's one of your prime, like, top shelf gins. Their primary, like, botanical base is cucumber, so it's super delicious, making like a cucumber cooler with it or anything like that. But yes, soil and climate. Geography, geology, and the climate. But terroir, they use a lot for wine. But in Florida, apparently make some good spirits and wheat. Super fun. Sugar cane, we got plenty of that in Florida. Juniper, there you go. That's the stuff we use in gin. That's super fun. So gin is the one ingredient that is, that's right, Genevieve. Gin, that's where the name gin came from, was from the juniper plant. Citrus. Yeah. Barley. Wheat. Yeah, not gluten-free, right? We got wheat. Corn. Corn is good. Moonshine is corn whiskey. So. And then their mash, their whiskey bill mash is corn, wheat, and malted barley. Maltose is just malt sugar. The cooperages, yep. The name Cooper is somebody who makes barrels.
What is this place called?
The Saint Augustine Distillery. Take the photos. Actually, can you break out the good camera? I want to take some photos while I'm here. I'm going to put it around my neck just because that's the only... The heads, hearts, and tails. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's just open. Oh, because I changed the battery this morning. No, I closed it. I must have not hit the latch all the way.
St. Augustine.
Distillery.
There.
There's my enlightening
photo.
Yes, there you go. That's drama.
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 You got the drama.
Mean.
No, you don't. None of my streams they're all adult. Not adult, but you know what I mean. Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to try any of the ingredients. We will try it for you. We're gonna need, like, do we have to be 21 and over to do this stream? Rooted in tradition. Oh, how was dinner last night? Ruby wants to know. Tell Ruby all about dinner.
Oh, it was awesome. It was fantastic.
We had pain because we couldn't even eat enough. Like,
The thing about Izzybar is, yes, it's all you can eat, but with a twist. If you leave more than a half pound of food left,
got paid
you
for
get
it.
charged extra money. So Rob pointed out, as we were all going out in our secret endeavors, searching the free buffet world, coming back with loads of food, and he pointed out to us, we got to eat all this. And then the pain began. So it was great. Great
Oh,
people,
that's
good
awesome,
fun.
Richard. That's awesome, Richard. Richard got a new phone today. You saw the premiere. That's awesome. Congratulations. What'd you get? Getting a nice, juicy little phone. I love it. Well, that was Scott. Yes, Scott was telling us all about our Izzy Bond dinner last night. Ruby wanted to know. We had oyster bed steak. We had marinated pork belly, a lot of shrimp. There was some good tiger prawn. There were big tiger shrimp. So they were
Chicken.
marinated chicken. We had a little bit of fried rice, salad,
I think
miso
the clear-cut
soup.
winner was the marinated pork.
The marinated pork, yeah. It's like tocino, but better. This was at Izzy Bon. It's IZZI BAN, and you want the one on Colonial where it's open till 2 a.m. It's a Korean barbecue. All you can eat for $21.99.
And if the guy next to you has too much to drink, you get dinner theater as well.
Yes.
It's great. Falling out of his chair. And
Oh, knocking the chair down. But normally, like I always say, you know it's good when there's Asian people eating Asian food. Just saying. That's when you know it's good because they're like families there. But it's popping. It was midnight and the place is packed. When we got there, parking lot was full. We couldn't even find parking. It was 9 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock at night. But the place is super good. And it's the one on Colonial. That's the one you want to go to because that one has it's open late. There's another one in Sand Lake, but I don't know how good that location is. Isn't like the original.
the reviews weren't that great.
Right, because they're not the same owner. So you want to make sure you're at the original. You get sushi also if you want sushi. But there's a $21.99 and a $32.99 all you can eat. You just ask for they bring you half a pound of meat each time. And you could do sushi rolls. Oh, Peter loved it. Peter loved it. Hey B, how you doing? Hey Carrie, how are ya? We're ready for the distillery tour. See, we got our little trolley tickets, always representing the mouse, and then we got purple leggings today. Oh, the restaurant. She had to go all the way to the restaurant, probably. Inside the restaurant. It's super good. Yeah, we love that. Isabon is just good. And then they even had desserts. We had, what do you call that, chocolate fountain? Are you dancing, honey? We haven't had no cocktails yet. Oh, we already had the milkshake. Rob already had the milkshakes. That's his favorite place here. Yeah, get a sticker.
Need a sticker.
Yeah, Ruby knew about your milkshake. She's like, did you get the milkshake? Heather could have had the sushi. No, she doesn't eat meat. She's vegan. She doesn't eat any meat. It had salmon and stuff like that. Yeah, she doesn't. We offered it to her. We're like, girl, come on. But she had to work early this morning. No, she can have all the fruit there. She could have done she can't do the chocolate fountain. Dang it, because there's dairy and chocolate. But she could have done the fruit chocolate. She could have sit there by the fondue fountain and be like, eat your body weight in chocolate. I ate my body weight in shrimp and I didn't break out because it was all fresh. Like they give you like, they basically just season like their shrimp was raw and you just grab it from the bar and you cook it yourself. Like there's no breaking out if there's shrimp. I did get a little itchy, but I took my itchy medicine just from the sheer amount of shrimp that I was eating. I had some octopus as well, little baby octopus. They were delicious. Octopi.
It looked like an octopus.
Like head and tentacles, like legit out there. Whoop, got it in the bay and brought it in. All the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, brings all the baby Yodas to the yard. Why is it still shaking? What am I missing here? Everything's locked and loaded. What did you guys have for dinner last night? Anything good? I don't think it's all the way balanced. Oh, they do. They had a salad bar too. We asked her, we convinced her. Scott tried to convince her. But she had to go to work early this morning. We did offer it to her. See, Ruby said we should have, we did try to convince Heather a million times.
I did.
We tried to like bribe her.
I
But
told her she didn't have to eat anything.
right. I mean, they have miso soup she could have, which is soybean. Like I told her, yeah, because she's vegan. But I'm like, we could do. What did you think of the buffet last night? Ruby wants to know all about it. You see?
Totally honest for someone who's picky. Be totally honest.
Yeah, because you're picky.
It
So
was interesting.
yes,
It was.
different.
It was very different. You know, I mean, I like my basics for food wise.
right.
You know, so but I mean, it was good. You know, the fried rice was really
Oh,
awesome.
you love that. You're like, here, big old plate of fried rice.
You know, but it was different. You know, I mean, I'm not used to cooking my own meat.
I would say
Like
that.
that.
I would say that no matter who wins, there's something for everyone. That-
Oh yes,
No matter
most
what.
definitely.
And you cook it to your liking if you like it well done, if you
Right.
like it rare, if you like it
Right.
raw.
Right.
But they have everything.
And if you walk out with food poisoning, it's your own fault.
And it's a
Yeah,
great-
because you're cooking your. I cooked it to death. Like I was making sure.
I really did.
No.
It was a,
Yeah.
It was a bar.
I liked all the food.
Yeah.
For that shoulder or
Oh yeah, that oyster flank. We just ordered it because it sounded funny, like an oyster flank, and we didn't know it was beef.
yeah, that's the only food.
Oyster blade.
Oyster blade.
That was the only
Yeah.
one that I didn't care for. Was
We
that.
didn't know what an oyster blade was. It was just basically like a tough. It was like it's like this part. It was like they said it was this part, the muscle. So it's your serratus or rhomboid. No, serratus.
And then everything was good. You know, but like I said, it's just different if you're not used to that type of
Food.
type of food. But no, I mean, I enjoyed it.
It was different. It was good. You like the chicken. You like the pork.
Oh yeah.
The pork belly was delicious, like bacon. I mean, bacon. What's wrong with bacon? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, now it's a lightsaber battle.
You can't go.
Here, hold mine. Sign up and save time. There you go. It's a free tour. Did I tell you it was free, guys? Free tour. Free tastings. Did I tell you you get free booze? Free booze. Oh, yes, ma'am. Scan the QR code, y'all. Here you go.
You're in.
Wah, wah. See, it brings Baby Yoda to the yard. He's ready. Yeah, Cheryl got the same shirt as you. Oh, Texas had pot roast with carrots and potatoes cooked in a crock pot. Mmm, so good. Potatoes.
How do you spell potato?
P-O-T-A-T-O-E. Potato. Yeah. Potatoes. It says it gets hot in there. Well, that's probably why I'm warm in here.
I remember everybody just destroyed him for spelling it that way.
Oh yeah.
We had
That's
the
like, oh, that's correct, depending upon where you're from.
Y, toe, T-O-E. But it's a beautiful sunshiny Florida day, guys. Trying to clean it. Huh? It's dirty. There's a big old fingerprint in the middle. Story of my life. I always have to clean lenses. Potatoes. Well, I guarantee your homemade one is delicious. It's beautiful, guys. It's 73, but make sure you guys are staying tuned for tonight because the ghost tour is at 8. It was epic last time. It was epically crazy.
Your girlfriend needs, or your date needs a shave or whatever, and the brother just starts laughing so hilarious. My brother would just die laughing and start crying because he had part of
Do the tours, but you can come back, keep doing the
You
tour.
enjoy getting alcohol for free or cheaper. You want to live right here because with the winery in here.
Like the wine tasting ones.
Free.
No, the winery.
It's free.
Didn't he say you had to pay a little bit?
No.
The chocolate tour. Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh,
chocolate.
the chocolate.
Oh, the wine tour is free too. There's like 9. You do like 5 red, 5, like it's almost like 10 wines. Yeah, it'll give me a headache, so I'm like, no.
I don't even like champagne. You know, like,
Oh, champagne I could do, yeah. But it's got to be good. Little bit. A mimosa. You could do it with OJ, no?
So when we did our last cruise with, Scott's mom with us, she treated her and I to Palos on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
And did mimosas for breakfast. Not a fan.
Not a fan? How about a Bellini?
I just don't.
What do you guys think? Mimosa or Bellini?
What's the other one?
Bellini is a peach Bellini. It's got peach, like peach schnapps.
I'll do it.
It's good.
You know what
Call me
I
a meanie.
I like peach schnapps and everything, and you set that over here.
Bellini or mimosas, guys? What do you guys like better?
I'll do peach schnapps with anything, any day. I mean, I'll do a shot of it.
What about a mimosa?
A what?
A mimosa.
What's that?
Oh, I was thinking that.
Oh. We got a blueberry. We do a blueberry mimosa too at Homecoming for brunch.
It's a Bellini mimosa.
So it's a peach and orange mimosa. Okay, you could do that. You could do, we have blueberry with blueberries.
Peach schnapps.
No, I clean mine out regular.
Ha, Rob. Now it's better. Yep, there you go. I needed another. Oh, it does it. So it's choking right there. Why is it choking? It's choking right there. Yeah, but it's making a weird. You can't feel it, but you can feel it.
You can't feel it, but you can feel it.
Here, when you, yeah, it's like choking a little.
Stop making them sick.
No, but it doesn't do that. Like that's why you're like. You know what the power of this is? Is you can look at the ceiling right there without it going. Baby Yoda do 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 do. Baby Yoda do 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 do. Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda show.
Manda. Lorian. The Mandalorian.
Baby Yoda show.
Yeah, that's Rob's favorite meme. Baby Yoda show. Because his face too is like, it's like the Baby Yoda that ate the frog. He's like, it's delicious. Bleh. And then he was teaching all the kids to like do it, like eat it.
God, he was so stinking cute when he was chasing that frog around.
Oh,
Just like,
Alrighty, folks, take a look down at your ticket. If it says 110, hold it over your head and say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get started on our tour today. Before we head inside, please go ahead and silence your cell phones for me. Feel free to keep them out, take as many pictures as you'd like, but if your mom calls and it rings, I will publicly shame you. As we head inside, I am gonna collect those tickets back from you, so please keep those out and ready for you.
You guys are all about that.
Thank you.
Thank you. The public shaming, is that what it is? So we're getting beaten? Yeah, we're good. I'm short. I'm a little short person. I don't take up a lot of room. Hot, short, and stout. Is that Betsy? I know they're named the Stills. I don't know. Ew, it was a dark and stormy night inside this room. Oh, and it tells you, look, if you're feeling dizzy. What? The what?
tell them that I'm feeling faint and dizzy.
They ain't gonna give you no liquor.
Right away.
And go right to the tasting room.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so bad. They're gonna get publicly shamed. Beatings. Is it up or is it down? I can't even tell. It seems like we're okay. Oh, there we go.
See, I always gotta watch what I say when you're on stream.
I'll take you guys now.
Nope.
We're good. Okay. Just making sure. Mama Yoda, Daddy Yoda. That's true.
Alrighty, folks. How's everybody doing today?
Yay.
Alright, that was very sad. In case you guys didn't know, you are at a distillery, so let's try that again. How's everybody doing today?
Woo!
So much better. My name is Brittany. I will be your spiritual guide for the next 20 minutes.
Yay.
I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the history of our building, about our company as a whole, and then we'll head out into production, and I'll show you where we make our vodka, our rum, our gin, and our bourbon. From there, we'll talk about the aging process for our bourbon, and then the best part of the tour, you guys. The tasting room!
Woo!
3 of our signature cocktail samples, one with our vodka, one with our rum, one with our gin. And then we will send you up the stairway to heaven for an additional cocktail sample. And then you can try any of our spirits on their own. Sound pretty good?
Yeah.
And for a
Excellent.
free tour, am I not your new favorite person ever?
Yes.
So, how many people know that St. Augustine is the oldest city in the U.S.? Awesome. The wall to your left is just as old as this city. I'm completely lying to you. Yeah. That wall was actually built in 1905. It was actually the exterior wall to Florida Power and Light, the first power company in this region of Florida. In 1917, they figured out a way to harness that power and turn it into making large blocks of ice, which is when they expanded on the building and built this part that we are in now. And it was called the Ice Plant, hence the name of the restaurant on the other side of the building. Can you guys guess what they made here? Ice, you geniuses, I love it.
Ice.
See that black line going across the wall? That's how tall the ice blocks were. Guys, there would be no workers where we're at right now. Those blocks weighed over 350 pounds a piece. So all the workers would be up above us on scaffolding, and they actually had to use bridge cranes to move the blocks of ice around because they weighed so much. Now once they would move it around, they were able to hand carve it and place it into trains and boats that came out back. And that was a really great economic boom for St. Augustine. We were able to ship out our produce further, and our fishermen could stay out at sea longer. Now that was all going great, fine and dandy, till about 1959, when y'all decided you wanted to have a fancy machine at home to make ice for yourself. If you didn't catch my hint, it is a refrigerator. And because of that, every single ice plant across the United States ended up closing, this one included. This building sat completely empty for 45 years.
Oh,
45.
wow.
Guys, we had all kinds of hurricanes and tropical storms. You get the salty sea breeze coming from the ocean. This building looked horrible. So bad it was actually used as a haunted house for about 10 years. So we really do have the spirits in our spirits.
Oh my.
My joke to get progressively worse, just warning you now. In the early 2000s, developer came along and says, you know what Florida needs some more of? That's always a great answer, but not in this case. They actually thought we needed some more condos.
Oh.
We don't need more condos here in Florida, but they wanted to tear down this beautiful building and put a skyrise of condos in its place. I mean, nice waterfront,
Miss you, Heather.
downtown St. Augustine, pretty good idea. The 2008 market crash hit and those plans went out the window. Uh-oh.
Oh, the shame.
So, our co-founders saw a really great opportunity when those plans fell through. Our two co-founders are Philip McDaniel and Mike Diaz, and they wanted to buy this building, but they didn't want to go through grants or loans or banks or anything like that. They actually wanted to keep it 100% community focused. So instead of going to the bank for a loan or getting any grants or anything like that, they actually asked 20 families in this local community to pool their money together along with their own families to buy this building. So this building is 100% community owned. Now the families went in almost 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years this coming March. And as a distillery, we have been open for almost 6. 6 will be this March.
Hey, Margie.
The reason we couldn't open right away is because we obviously had to restore this building to working order. It obviously doesn't look like a haunted house anymore. And the reason we took so long is because we had to use 80% reclaimed materials. We wanted to restore this building to how it was originally made. And we also used original... Oh, no, just kidding.
Shame.
We also used the materials and the tools that originally built this building to build it back up. So there was no modern equipment used in the restoration of this building. So almost every single piece of wood or metal that you guys see at any point on your tour today has some type of history or second home here at the distillery. You guys are even sitting on church pews from a local Florida Baptist church.
Oh.
So it's not quite Sunday yet, but you gotta get filled with the Spirit before you get filled with the Spirit.
All right.
So like I said, we've been open for almost 6 years. It'll be our 6-year anniversary this coming March, and we're really proud of that because a lot of craft distilleries kind of get washed to the side because of your Jim Beams, your Maker's Marks, the big names that we all know. So we think that we're here because we have 3 core values. The first core value that we have is we want to use as much Florida agriculture in our products as possible. Let's make something distinctly Floridian that nobody else in the world can make. So out of anything, other than that, everything that goes into our spirits is 100% Florida grown, and that does make it really sweet and very citrus forward. So a lot of our spirits are going to have citruses in them. Now, our second core value is we want to give back to the community as much as possible. Let's leave this place better than how we found it and better for the next generation. So not only did revamping this building kind of wake up this area of St. Augustine, but we're also a sponsor of Flagler College's radio station. We're a sponsor of the Lincolnville Cultural Museum. You're in Lincolnville right now. It's the more historic part of St. Augustine, so that museum's a few blocks away. We're a sponsor of the AMP, or the Amphitheater, which is a local concert venue. And using our proceeds from our gift shop, we've built not 1, not 2, but we're currently on our 3rd home build with Habitat for Humanity in less than a year.
That's awesome.
So we are really, really proud of that one. That's one that we are looking to keep going with it so we can literally help build this community from the ground up. And our most awarded spirit is actually our gin. And that's when I get the Brittany.
The
Really
Brittany.
bad experience in college with gin.
Oh,
We're friends, and I think, you know what, I understand. I was stupid in 17 also, but we're going to get through this together. Our gin is a more botanic gin. It has a lot of citruses in there along with that juniper berry, so it's going to push all the citrus forward on your palate and all of that pine back. So it's not as piney, it's not as pungent, and does not taste like you're sucking on a Christmas tree. So that's a little bit about everything about this building, about our company. You guys ready to see where it all happens?
Sure, yeah.
Wonderful. I have a few safety rules before we head out into production. Number 1, there will be double yellow lines painted on the floor in front of your feet. Just like a road, please don't cross those double yellow lines for me. It is for your safety. There's heavy machinery out here. The second is that we cannot air condition this production floor. It helps with the aging process of our bourbon. At any point, if you feel dizzy, lightheaded, nauseous, need the restroom, or you just want me to stop talking, let me know, get my attention somehow. I will escort you to the tasting room. No, you cannot start the tasting early. I can get you water and lemonade in an air-conditioned room, and the restroom is also in there as well, so please do not leave the group without an employee. The third thing is that when we do get to that tasting room, you promise me you'll try everything because it's good and it's free. Good deal?
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. I'm going to check with our production team, see if they're ready for us, but say hi to your drinking partners for the afternoon. Come on out. Hold the door open for the person behind you. Last
Ice and snow, ice and snow, ice and snow.
Smells good. Very good.
Smells like booze to me. I know that smell.
My version. This is my version of Willy Wonka. That shoot doesn't go to the juicy man.
It's very good. We serve this at my restaurant, so.
You're posting on social media. You can find us at
STA
STA Distillery.
Distillery? Okay.
Keep coming in towards your right if you don't mind. We do have a larger group with us. Alrighty. So we're going to focus this tour on our bourbon because that is why we truly opened our doors 6 years ago. So bourbon starts with 3 ingredients: corn, barley, and wheat. Those 3 ingredients make up what's called a mash. That mash goes into this large silver tank behind me called the mash cooker. Gee, I wonder what the mash cooker's going to do.
Cook it.
It's going to cook the mash. It's going to heat it up for about 5 to 6 hours until it's the consistency of a thick oatmeal. From there, we'll transfer that mash over to one of the 5 fermentation tanks that line the walls, labeled as 1 through F5. In those fermentation tanks, we are adding yeast to that product. Now that yeast's job is to eat away all the sugars and starches that are in the mash. But when it does that, it produces 3 byproducts: carbon dioxide, heat, and ethanol. And that ethanol will eventually become our spirit. Well, the heat that yeast produces is such a high temperature that it actually kills off all the other yeast in the product. So in order to combat that, we run a cooling water jacket around each tank. It lowers that temperature down and keeps the yeast alive for about 5 to 6 days. After spending a few days in those fermentation tanks, we transfer that mixture over to the large copper still that's closer to the wall. That copper still's name is Bessie, named after one of our co-vendors' grandmothers who loved to cook. Can we guess what Bessie's gonna do? She's gonna cook. Now remember, one of those byproducts that was just created was ethanol, and that's what we're looking to extract to make our spirit.
Betsy.
Ethanol has a lower boiling point than water, so we're going to heat up that mixture to the boiling point of ethanol, so it's going to escape the top as a vapor, go over to that large silver tube where it condenses from a vapor back down to a liquid. That clear liquid you can see at the bottom through that round window, those liquid that comes out is called low wines. Now low wines are very acidic, very harsh, and still have impurities in them. So we need to do a little refining of that spirit. We'll take those low wines, put them into this next copper still that's closer to me. This copper still's name is Ella, named after Ella Fitzgerald, with a very refined singing voice. Can we guess what Ella's gonna do? She's gonna refine. A lot of people always say, oh, she's gonna sing. No, she's
No.
gonna refine for us. Each spirit is made
Betsy,
out of heads,
Ella.
hearts, and tails. The heads and the tails are going to be the impurities in your spirit. When you think of heads, think like a high alcohol concentration like an acetone or a nail polish remover, and the tails are going to be the lowest alcohol concentration like a soggy, mushy cardboard. You don't want those in your spirits, so we're going to take those out to ensure a nice, great quality product for you. Our distillers will make those cuts by hand to get rid of those impurities. They have very refined senses of smell and taste, and they test the batch every 15 minutes to decide when they're ready to cut to get rid of those impurities for you. Now everything that comes out of Ella is 100% clear. That doesn't mean anything that we have here, if it has a color to it, it has been aged in some sort of way. So specifically our bourbon, our rum, and our port finished in, which you guys will learn more about shortly. In these stills is where we produce our vodka, our rum, and our bourbon. But do we remember what goes into our gin?
Juniper berries.
Berries. And we put a lot of citrus in ours as well. All of those combined are very harsh on copper. So if you look all the way against the wall under the logo, you'll see a small stainless steel still. You have to say that 5 times fast. Small stainless steel still.
Small stainless steel still.
For our gin. It's made out of stainless steel, so it's not going to erode away, and it's also going to make sure all of our other products don't taste like citrus. You guys have any questions about anything we've talked about today? Over here? Awesome. I'm going to split the C's. Excuse me.
Small stainless steel
We're
still.
making our way down towards our barrels. As we walk down, please take a look to your left through these windows. This is our entire bottling facility right here, this little tiny
Oh,
1,200
sorry.
bottles a day
Thought somebody was
for
coming
about
out.
a pallet and a third. A larger corporation that has machinery to do that for them produces that amount in 1 hour.
Wow.
We really are focusing on that hands-on component from
Small
start to
batch.
finish. When you guys make your way towards the barrels, please make a large horseshoe and take up any available space so all of our
sorry.
new friends can fit in with us.
Okay.
Come on up, folks. I promise I showered this morning so you can get clothes. Think I have almost up. Do I have everybody? I can't quite see. Almost. If you wouldn't mind, take a few steps forward first. We have 2 more people trying to get in. I know, right? This is mine.
I did you buy
Alrighty.
that one the port finish?
So
This
like
one
I
have.
said, before we bottle some of our spirits, some of them do have to be aged, and again, we're going to talk more about that bourbon. In order to be considered a bourbon and not a whiskey, it has to meet 6 laws that were established by Congress in 1964. If it breaks any of those laws, it is no longer considered a bourbon, but is considered a whiskey. This is going to be our square and rectangle analogy. All squares are considered rectangles, but not all rectangles are considered squares. All bourbons are considered whiskeys, but not all whiskeys are considered bourbons. Okay? Now the first 3 of those 6 laws are for our distillers. It gives them a certain range that the alcohol content has to be within as they are distilling. The other 3 we like to call our ABCs. Does anybody think they know what A stands for? Yes, ma'am. I'll give you a hint. It's the country we live in.
America.
America.
Gotta be
Good
made in
job,
America.
sweetheart. America. Bourbon can only be made in the United States. It does not have to be made in Kentucky or Tennessee. Those are just historically the states that made it first. A lot of the times you'll go on a tour there, they'll tell you it has to do with the water. They're lying to you. It just has to meet these 6 laws to be considered a bourbon. Now, it's kind of the same thing. Like, we can't make tequila because we're not in.
Mexico.
We can't make scotch because we're not in.
Scotland.
Wonderful. We can make bourbon because we are part of the United States. And here at the St. Augustine Distillery, we make the first legal bourbon produced in Florida since Prohibition time. So you guys are tasting a little bit of history here with us today. Now, what do we think the B in our ABC stands for?
Barrel.
Brand new oak container. Brand new, that means once it ages bourbon one single time, it cannot age bourbon again unless it's been modified in some sort of way. It's also required to be oak. We choose to use white oak because it responds really well to this environment. The heat and humidity grabs and expands the barrel and pushes that clear spirit that came out of Ella in and out of the charring on the inside of the barrel, and this is what that looks like. The charring gives bourbon 100% of its color and 60 to 70% of its flavor. Now, these are not, they don't have to be in the shape of a barrel, but when these are filled, they weigh over 500 pounds a piece,
Oh my
you guys.
gosh.
Imagine if that was a really large box on the floor, that'd be really hard to move, right? So we make it in the shape of a barrel. It helps us move the barrels a little easier. Now, we can only use the bourbon barrels one single time. We obviously make a lot of bourbon, okay? That's a lot of leftover barrels, right? So we do a few different things to combat that. And one of them, if you can see all the way up at the top, we have some San Sebastian Winery barrels up there. We do a trading program with San Sebastian Winery, so we give them our wet bourbon barrels. They finish off their port wine in our wet bourbon barrels, so you get a bourbon finished port wine, okay? Once they finish aging their port in there, they give it back to us. So when we send over our barrels, they had just finished housing our Florida straight bourbon, okay? This is our classic bourbon that we make here. It's made out of corn, barley, and wheat, and it's aged right around 3 years. Anytime you see the word straight in a bourbon, that means it's been aged at least 2 years consecutively in one barrel. Again, this is a 3-year-old bourbon, and it is bottled at 88 proof for the Florida straight bourbon. Now, when we get those barrels back from San Sebastian Winery, we took some of our Florida straight bourbon and we put it into those San Sebastian barrels. We let it sit off for about 6 more months. Got a baby. It's called the port finished bourbon.
That's the
now
one
this
that
is
Rob
going to have that
likes.
savory sweetness of the port wine, a little bit of that tangy flavor. God bless you.
Thank you.
And it's going to have the burn of the bourbon going down. Now, since it has more flavor in it, we did have to bottle it at a higher proof. So this bourbon is bottled at 102 proof.
Ooh, now we're getting
Now, if
good.
you are a bourbon fan, both of these bourbons have won multiple international awards. So if you are a bourbon fan, please don't leave us before you try both of those today. But you'll get to sample up at the neat bar and with our final cocktail for you guys. And with our used bourbon barrels, we also finish off our rum in them. So our silver rum has more of a straw color. While it's picking up that color, it's also picking up some amazing notes of butterscotch, a little bit of a caramel undertone. It's still gonna taste like rum, but it's gonna have that nice aroma to it. We also partner with other community partners in this area. So you get bourbon honey, bourbon barbecue sauce, bourbon cigars, bourbon chocolate, bourbon fudge, bourbon coffee, bourbon popcorn, bourbon pralines, bourbon cigars. I'm missing like 10,000 things. If you guys like bourbon, we probably mixed it in with hundreds of things. So if it was better then, it's even better now because it has bourbon in it.
That's right.
What do we think the C in our ABC stands for?
Corn.
Corn. So when we start with the
51%.
mash at the very beginning, our three ingredients are corn, barley, and wheat. The corn has to be a majority of that content, or at least 51% of that content. We choose to use 60% because it's going to give our bourbon a nice rich flavor and body after aging. You guys have any questions about anything we've talked about over here or in general? Yes, ma'am.
How long have y'all been making bourbon?
So we started making bourbon the day that we opened. Unfortunately, since bourbon has to be aged when we first opened, we only had gin and vodka released. We released our first bourbon, I want to say, in the end of 2016.
We were here.
I just got a quick question.
Wasn't
What
it?
does the
We
number
were here
stand
then.
for on barrels, like
3
140?
years. Oh gosh, it's 2020 now. Never mind, it was the year after. Because they had them all.
Barrels that we've had.
Last year they had the
we have
birthday
a brick
one
house
too.
that's about 10 miles from here that houses thousands and thousands of barrels. I want to say we're upwards in the 8,000s in our numbers right now.
Nice.
What's the oldest barrel that you have, like aging?
That would be from the day that we opened. We batched bourbon on our first day, so it'll be 6 years this coming March.
Cool. You had a birthday one? Was it last
We
year?
had a birthday bourbon for our 5-year anniversary last March. That was a single barrel select, so our distillers and our co-founders, they came together, picked one single barrel that they thought was really amazing. I want to say that one was bottled at 104 proof for our birthday bourbon. We did have another bourbon release called the Saint. It's actually our old-fashioned mix. We actually aged that in some of our used bourbon barrels. So the mix is soaked up into the charring. And then we put our oldest stock of Florida straight bourbon that we had into that old-fashioned barrel that was recharred. So it picks up some really amazing flavors. That was bottled at barrel strength at 114.4 proof.
Oh my.
Unfortunately, we only had 146 bottles of the Saint in our winter release, and we sold out the day after Christmas.
Wow, that's
So unfortunately, we
amazing.
don't have that one anymore. We do not know when we are bottling the next one. So if you see an email from us, if you signed up for our updates, come in for that one. That one's really special.
That's awesome.
Any other questions?
You were here last year.
So what causes the charring again?
So they actually take other oak chips and they put it in the bottom and then they light those oak chips and it causes the charring to kind of shoot up in a flame. If you YouTube like the charring of a bourbon or a whiskey barrel, it's a really cool video. It shows you exactly how they do it, but it gives it this nice rich dark brown
They have a
color.
barbecue sauce,
And that's
man. It's so
again where
good.
all of that flavor in the bourbon and all the color comes from as well.
Oh, that's the
Do you hand
inside.
select those after they're charred? Do you hand select those that you want to use, or do you have specs that you give your?
We have specs that we give, so we actually get these from a company called Kelvin Cooperage in Louisville, Kentucky. They're a family-owned cooperage that makes all of our barrels for us. So all of our barrels, charring is on a scale of 1 to 5. We usually get ours between a 2 to a 4.
Oh,
And that will help us determine how long we have to age our bourbon for.
very cool.
Any other questions? These are good questions. How about where's the tasting room? That's a
Right?
good question, right? Feel free to take pictures in front of the barrels if you would like, but I'm going to squeeze my way through here.
Did you want to take a picture in front of that stuff?
No, I want to go to the tasting.
Oh, okay. We have priorities apparently.
Water and lemonade to the right and a garnish to your left.
Water and lemonade? No, ma'am. Yeah, last year they had the Saint and the birthday bourbon. That's why I remember that. We come every time we come here.
are professionals. We should have bought the same.
We should have bought the Saint. I didn't realize it was like limited edition. It's like a magic band, you know, you're going to buy it.
You gotta buy them when you see them.
When you buy them, when you see them. But, yep, we should have bought the Saint last year. Now I know. Oh, I'm going to stand right here because I need all this beautiful, beautiful bean footage over here. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna take a picture really quick. I'll get out of everybody's way. Sorry, I just need one photo. And I'll get out of the way. I promise. There we go. We have all three of these at homecoming. We serve all three of these at my bar at Disney. So we have this. Yes, we've had it since the day we opened. We just don't have the bourbon, but we carry all three of this at my bar. So if you want to come in and try some of this bourbon, come on a homecoming. I'll make you a drink. There's a restaurant here.
Huh?
There's a restaurant
Right.
here.
Yeah, she had to go to it to use the restroom.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I went through the gift shop.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, folks, this is where I get to leave you guys for today, but I'm leaving you in some great hands. This is your lovely bartender, Tanya. Please give her your full attention. Have a good one, y'all.
Bye. Thank you.
You guys have fun out there already?
Yes, ma'am.
She brought us here.
Huh?
How can we not? She brought us here.
That's so true. The best place ever.
Oh, you will love it
Welcome to our
here.
tasting room, guys. Again, my name's Tanya. Actually, you got the mother-son team today.
Oh.
Kellen.
Oh, hi,
You
Kellen.
are back in today.
That's so awesome.
I know. Bring your kid to work day.
I love it.
All
Oh.
right, take a peek up at the menu board here to your right, friends. You're going to see the first 3 out of 4 cocktails you'll sample with us on your tour. Now we're going to start you off with our vodka and a Florida Mule. Follow that up with the rum and a tiki cocktail, and we're going to finish up with that award-winning gin in the classic gin and tonic. Now, how many of you have heard of or tried a Moscow Mule before? Awesome. All right, for those of you not too familiar with this drink, it is traditionally made with a potato or a grain-based vodka. Also contains ginger beer, which is really just an amped-up version of ginger ale. Fresh ice garnished with a lime. Now we took that recipe, guys, and we put our own little southern spin on it, creating what we call here the Florida Mule. Now for our Florida Mule today, we're not going to use a potato or grain vodka, friends, because we don't make either. All right. Instead, we make a sugarcane vodka. Use an heirloom variety of sugarcane grown right here in Central Florida. Distill and filter this spirit one time only, and then bottle it at a very smooth 80 proof to be enjoyed. Now, you won't find ginger beer in this recipe either. Instead, we're going to use an all-natural, preservative-free mixer we developed right here in-house. We call it Mule Mix. Now, in this bottle is simply lime juice, juiced ginger root, a touch of Florida sugar cane, and 2 spices, cinnamon and cayenne pepper. Now, those spices act as the natural preservatives for the mixer, and of course, give our mule the extra little kick. Now, the build for all 3 of the cocktails you're going to try with me is exactly the same. It's 1 part spirit, 1 part mixer, top it all off with 2 parts carbonated water. Now, if you do forget that before you get home, guys, it is conveniently printed on the side label. You're welcome. All right?
Awesome.
All right, my friends. Are you guys ready for a true Florida cocktail?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I'm going to pour up some mini mules here for everyone to enjoy. Step on up, grab your sample, and slide out of the way for the friend behind you. Now, once your glasses are empty, guys, you can simply drop them on any of those empty trays after the room. We'll clean up after the tour.
Get it, girl.
Now, this one here, super light. It's very crisp and refreshing. You're going to get that hint of spice at the end.
So this is the Florida Mule.
Enjoy, guys.
We're
It's
doing
the
this
Florida
one.
Mule.
So if you guys do want to come and try any of these spirits, they are available at Chef Hartsman's Homecoming, because we serve all 3 of these liquors at my bar. So come visit. But that's awesome. But we're gonna try it, guys. Bottoms up. Describe the taste. Okay. Natalie wants to know. Guys, Natalie wants to know.
I'm just getting some. Sure.
It's like very gingery, very light, very citrusy. It's like a ginger soda. That's what it tastes like. It's so smooth. Where's Scott? Scott, Natalie wants to know what the taste is like for you. I said it's like a ginger soda, so smooth. What would you call it?
I've tried.
Citrusy.
Real smooth grapey citrus.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Really good. No bite at all. Like it's smooth.
I was a big fan back in the college age years of lemon drop, and I wish I'd have known about this. And I understand it's a different mix, but I never thought vodka and that.
Yeah, their vodka is good. It's smooth. Vodka's my favorite spirit. If I had a spirit of choice, it would be vodka. Vodka's clean. Vodka. But we do serve the St. Augustine vodka, rum, and gin at homecoming. So feel free if you guys want to come in. I will try to make this. I can definitely make. It's not gonna taste. It'll be similar because we don't have this mix. I do have ginger beer and everything.
And then just club soda.
And just yep. But this makes it so easy for you to do it at home because they have you just buy the liquor and the mix and off you go. And just get some soda water at home or you're good to go. And there you go. It just contains water, cane sugar, fresh ginger juice, lime juice, and spices and cayenne. That's all that's in there. So the mix itself has no alcohol in it. You just got to shake it up and very easy. But vodka is very clean.
Keep this going with a rum tiki.
Woo! And the tiki.
Tiki drinks a little better is pina coladas, mai tais, hurricanes. All of those start with
rum.
That's right. Now, our rum, guys, is made from a food-grade molasses. It gains this beautiful golden hue from spending 6 months to a year in those used bourbon barrels. Now, while it's in the barrel, it's going to gain some extra flavors as well from the charcoaling inside, much like bourbon itself does. Now, at the very end of the tour today, we're going to open up the meat bar and let you sample anything we make all on its own. If you do decide to try a few of the spirits, make sure the rum is one of them, all right? Before you sip it, nose it first, friends. It smells exactly like butterscotch.
Oh.
On the tongue, you'll get that butterscotch again, along with some warm vanilla brown sugar and those whiskey undertones from its time in the barrel. Now, we eased you into this today with the 80 proof vodka. We're going to step up our game. 90 proof on the rum. Definitely going to taste it. Now, our mixer today is our tropical tiki mixer. Think pina colada on the rocks here, all right? Because it's coconut water, cream coconut, pineapple, a hint of citrus, a little bit of vanilla, almond extract as well, cinnamon and nutmeg. That's what's keeping this fresh. All right, guys, I'm looking at the clock. It's tiki time.
Yay!
Come on up, friends, and enjoy. It's a rum tiki.
Now pass it down to Vicky. Here you go, honey. Here you go, kids. All right. I'll get out of. I love that tiki mug too, though. It's cute. And the tiki. So basically, it's a pina colada on the rocks. It has coconut. Is it good, girl? Is it good?
I don't like pina coladas.
Oh, I do. Cheers. It's too limey, like plain. It's good. I like it.
I'm not disappointed to this point.
I love the botanicals. I just love like the flavor of the tiki music.
What's the next tour after this?
The next one, you just gotta go back around.
the
But you
building,
can.
Get in line again.
You certainly
Any
can.
rules against sleeping behind the building?
Yeah, but that's their traditional tiki, and they have a butterscotch flavor. They said just a little slight tinge of yellow because they do age them in their bourbon barrels. So, but we do serve all three of these at homecoming. So if you want to come in and go visit, we do have the vodka, which is my favorite, and the rum as well. It's amazing. And it's just all supporting, all made in Florida. That's kind of what our restaurant's all about. And they do sell the mix as well, ready to go. You don't have to add anything, right? Ice, ready to go. Buy the mix it up.
Excuse me.
Also, that's awesome. Is it also a 1-to-1?
It's 1-to-1.
1-to-1 also? Okay, 1-to-1 she says. Okay. It is a 1-to-1, so it's the same. Like with the mixers, they're all just 1-to-1, and you'd have to have 2 parts of carbonated water to that one. Like if you're doing it at home and making it easy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys signing in here for one more?
Oh, ow, twist my arm, it hurts. Yeah. What? What?
Alright. Maybe I can make some new fans of gin, alright? Now, when we think of gin, guys, we associate it with those lemon dries out there, right? Alright? Very dry, very piney, a little off-putting. Now, all that flavor comes from this guy right here. It's juniper berry. It's the one thing all gin has to have. Now, where it can get a little out of control is when the distillers themselves take these berries and crush them up into a paste during the distillation process. That's where you get that Christmas tree dipped in kerosene flavor from.
Oh.
All right?
No, ma'am.
Now, here's where our gin's a little different. We don't crush these guys. We keep them whole, and we also use considerably less, which dials back on that flavor. We balance out that juniper with 12 other botanicals and 4 types of Florida citrus, making it a very citrus-forward gin that we think everyone can enjoy. Now, 90 proof on the rum, guys. We're going to step it up a little more. It's a 94 proof for the gin. Now, no 2-liter of tonic water for this cocktail, and I'll tell you guys why, all right? That store-bought one you get at the grocery store, it's got a lot of added preservatives, a lot of unnecessary sodium that we don't want to drink in our cocktails. That's why a few months ago we developed our own essential tonic syrup. Now, in this bottle is simply lime juice, that little kiss of Florida with some sugar cane, and most importantly, cinchona bark. Now, cinchona bark, friends, is where quinine comes from naturally, and that is what gives tonic water its medicinal purposes. Tonic water is said to be able to help you with restless leg syndrome, achy muscles, and back in the day, they even used it to help prevent malaria. So, cheers, friends. We are drinking to our health, all right?
Woo! Get it, girl.
Now, if you're still on the fence about gin, guys, I will tell you, our gin is our most awarded spirit here. It's won 38 awards in county in 5 short years. USA Today named it the #1 craft gin in America. And friends, you get to try it with me today for free, all right? So come on up, everybody. Let's let the fun be gin.
Nah, it's not the same. Like, he's just comparing it to NyQuil. NyQuil is not the same. That's a different kind of alcohol. These are spirits. NyQuil is medicine. That's medicinal. Here, passing it down. Here you go, baby girl. Thank you. This is a traditional gin and tonic. And did you know that tonic with a quinine in it glows in the dark? So you know that quinine glows in the dark, right? Like you're at the club and you get that UV light, the black light. Oots, 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 oots. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Yep, there you go. Glows in the dark.
I know.
And trust me, I'm not a gin and tonic lover. This is delicious. It is very citrus. It almost tastes like perfume. Oh, look, there's a Vicky's face. No, ma'am. She's like, And I don't like tonic. This is delicious.
I'm holding out for bourbon.
Okay. All right.
She's taking 3.
Bottoms up, people. But no, but that's the only gin I can drink. That and Hendrix.
Yeah.
Quinine glows in the dark. Well, tonic glows in the dark because of the cachaca. Cachaca? What did you take? Not cachaca. What did you say?
Every pour was like this in St. Augustine.
Yeah. Well, the wine is free too.
But I mean, it's like on every corner they have this kind.
Oh. Yeah. Tours are free. Just got to be 21, y'all.
Of course, I think if they put it on
You got to go out there and try some good, proper liquor and proper cocktails. Medicine is different. It has stuff in there to make you go night-night. It's that Benadryl that makes you go night-night. Because of the botanical.
All I can
Me
picture
neither.
is a dude in red with a big hat that says beef.
But you know what I make? Not that, but I can make you the cucumber cooler. It's really good.
Who's ready for some bourbon?
Woo!
If you're ready for that bourbon, then turn your attention to the stairs and say, "Hey, Amber."
Hey, Amber.
Enjoying the day so far?
Yeah.
Alright, so thank you for joining us today. Because of a lot you can do in St. Augustine.
tonic water glows in the dark because of the quinine. Fun facts. Oh, sorry.
But before you get out here, let's take
No, you're good. I was way up there. You're good. You're good. And they got some lemonade and water, Miss Vicky, if you need to wash.
Like this big.
Oh, just to wash the taste out of your mouth. Yeah, they got lemonade and water here if you need a back, I guess. A lemonade back or a water back. But we bought their barbecue sauce there last time. It was really, really good. We got the barbecue sauce is delicious. The bourbon barbecue. Oh, this is a cute shirt. This I would wear. I like that. The red is awesome. Oh, all the copper? Yeah, it's like my bar at homecoming. That is cute. I don't have the shirt. This one's nice. Oh, where's the booze at? Hang on. Wait, over here, over here. Don't miss your tasting. Where's the tasting guy? Over here, over here, over here. We're missing all the good stuff here.
They didn't have this.
Mm.
Over here. You can stand right in front of me.
All right.
Guys, come all the way over. There's plenty of space on this side of the bar as well. You don't have to all do this deal.
And she's got a proper glass speaker to make her
All the
old-fashioned.
way over, guys. Take up all the available space around the bar. You're all 700 of you. We're going to get a cocktail. Doesn't matter where you stand. All right. How we doing today? Y'all got room for one more cocktail?
Sure.
All right.
I'm filming.
My name is Liv. Welcome to the Bourbon Bar. You're going to do a bourbon old-fashioned with me today. If you've ever had an old-fashioned before, you know that they are not the most consistent cocktail. Sometimes they're much too sweet. Other times they're much too strong. They're always your bartender's take on an old-fashioned. It's never quite what you want, right?
Right.
We took all the guessing out and made this perfect old-fashioned mix. It has literally everything you need in it to create the perfect old-fashioned every single time you have it. It has everything you already need for your old-fashioned in there. It's got the orange peel, the bitter, the cane sugar. And yes, I said orange peel, that's already in there. Traditionally, we garnish an old-fashioned with an orange peel. Still do that, it's very pretty. But if you're on the go, the flavor's already in the bottle for you. It's also all natural, like all of our mixers. And we mix it with our Florida straight bourbon. This is our classic bourbon. It's aged for 3 years and comes in at 88 proof. Now the cocktails you had downstairs were balanced, right? They were 1 part mixed to 1 part spirit. That's fine, but it's not what I do up here. We're kicking it up several notches. So we did 1 part of the mix, but we're gonna do 4 parts of our bourbon, y'all.
Oh my.
We're kicking it up several notches this time around, folks.
Oh dear.
Now a part is whatever you want it to be. It could be a cup, it could be 2 ounces, it could be a gallon. You're all adults, make responsible choices. But if you think of a part as a gallon, give me a call. You're my kind of people. Now I'm just gonna add a scoop of ice to this. We're not gonna water this cocktail down like the other ones. We're just gonna chill it with some ice and give it a stir. And that's it. Easiest old-fashioned you ever heard of, right?
Right.
Are y'all on the tour ready to taste it?
Sure.
All right, single file line, everyone take a sip just like communion. I'm just kidding. Actually, what I'm gonna do is pour some old-fashioned out into those little cups. I want you to come up, I want you to grab yours, and only yours. You're not helping if you pass them back for people. And then get out of the way. That way, every single person who was on the tour who can legally have an old-fashioned can get one. Once you're done with an old-fashioned, I want you to throw your cups in the garbage cans you see around the room. Don't leave them on the counter for me, guys. Make my cleanup a little bit faster if you don't mind. But I don't want you to worry about these cups because guess what, folks? They are not made of plastic. They're actually made out of corn. They're going to biodegrade and be off this earth in about 3 weeks, as will the liners in the bins. So we're taking care of the planet all the way around, keeping it healthy and at its correct temperature so that we can keep growing Florida agriculture so we can keep making you these beautiful craft spirits, guys. Now, if you've never had an old-fashioned before, you are in for a treat. This is a really good one. If you are already familiar with this cocktail, you're still in for a treat. Because this one is free, guys. So
Yes.
come on up, grab an old fashioned. Once again, if you were on the tour, please come up and get an old fashioned. If you weren't on this tour, you're waiting for another.
Okay, an old fashioned is a very classic cocktail. It usually starts with a muddled cherry, orange, and a sugar cube or sugar simple syrup. And then you add your bourbon, and then you do like a couple shakes of Angostura bitters, and then you add a little bit of ice, and then you just stir it. So it's basically very, very, it's an old-fashioned kind of cocktail. Like, this is a drink that's very, very traditional. But there you go. I'm not an old-fashioned person. It's very delicious. Here you go, honey. I'm not I'm not a bourbon person. It's so good.
I'm leaving.
Why?
That's it. I've had enough.
So good. Scott's so happy right now. Salud. And they'll give you a sample of the pure apple juice. Smooth.
Gotta go to Distillery, do a tour.
Yeah, we gotta go get in line for the tour.
Well, there's more. No, they'll let you taste the other one straight too. Don't go anywhere. We ain't done yet, y'all. Happy Scott, yeah. Here's that port finish bourbon.
The official end of your tour here at the St. Augustine Distillery, but it's not the end of your tasting journey. The tasting bar is now open. There were vodka, rum,
Okay, ask for your samples. Do the port finish too. You want to try that?
Because I think I'm going to buy a bottle, but I want to taste.
Yeah, that's good. What?
Samples of bourbon aged honey.
Oh,
over there.
where? I want the honey. I like the honey. I had the honey before. Oh, there's the honey man. We're going to try some honey. Their honey is delicious. I ate it. Oh, all my honey was gone in a day. Are you the honey man?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, wow. We'll try that. A spoonful of honey. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. I need a bottle of that. That's delicious. And these cups are corn. That's amazing. Delicious. I need some of the up. They're ponied up to the bar.
I know, right?
And they do it proper. Which one is that one?
Proper.
The rum.
Did you find the honey?
I already had it.
Is it over here?
No, the honey is the honey man. Does it smell like butterscotch? Let me smell.
It's literally.
Oh yeah, you can smell the butterscotch.
Snosberry. It smells like snosberry.
Oh yeah, snosberry, but it's not snosberry, it's butterscotch. Let me smell.
Cheers.
Wait. She wants to smell.
Oh, it does smell like butterscotch. Woo-hoo. Smooth. Smooth. That rum is delicious.
It is.
Did you try the port?
It does burn a lot, like rum, but
Right. Did you try the port finish bourbon yet?
that's what we're going to.
Do the port finish bourbon next. And those cups are corn, so we are saving the environment. Kind of like our agave straws. Yeah, the honey's right there. We finished. We got bourbon praline cans. Oh, the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is delicious. Toffee. Oh. Popcorn. Oh, what? They didn't have this last year. The bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. They didn't have this last year. We need it. Coffee. Where did Rob? Honey, they didn't have this last year. Maple syrup. Did you see this? They didn't have this last year, Scott.
Bourbon barrel aged maple. Tell me, it's the best theme park in Florida right here.
Hey, Cindy and Kurt. Welcome. We are at the St. Augustine Distillery. Scott said it's the best theme park he's ever been to. It's delicious. They've got fudge. They got caramels. How are you guys doing? Let me try the popcorn.
But we can do it until they stop us, right?
Oh my gosh, Rob. Bourbon sherry. Syrup. Welcome. Look at all the candy. Milk chocolate, rum caramel. Dark chocolate, bourbon caramel. Fudge.
I want honest discussion.
I want to try the popcorn. Welcome to St. Augustine. Oh my gosh, why they got all this candy? Oh, and they have coffee cake. They're killing me right now. I love coffee cake. Banana rum. Oh, the honey is so delicious.
Me and two friends. What? We talk about all kinds of stuff.
Makes perfect sense to me.
This is a naughty section. It's a gimbal. It keeps your shot really steady. On YouTube. Yes, I go live 5 days a week, if not more. I do mostly theme parks, but you know, we branch out and tell them to do other things. There's so much to do in Florida. I do work at a bar at Disney Springs. So at Homecoming, at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming at Disney Springs, we serve your rum, vodka, and gin there. Disney's Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. Yeah, it's like the #1 restaurant in Disney Springs, actually.
We were at Disney Springs a couple weeks ago and went to the Flight Pig and did their bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Bourbon flight and
Right.
they served their bourbon there.
That's awesome. Well, you should try. Homecoming is the one that has all like the fried chicken, the thigh-high chicken biscuits, and Chef Art is the very first college program graduate to open his own restaurant at Disney Springs. But yeah, we do serve, and we've served it since day one, those three. So it's awesome. And this is our favorite tour every time we come. We love it. So it's awesome. It's awesome. I guess Polite Pig has it too, so that's awesome.
Just record 113, so we do a weekly podcast.
I need the popcorn. I want the popcorn. I want the rum cake. The barbecue sauce is so good. We tried it last year. We ate it all in like one. And yeah, buy local. I want popcorn, yeah.
Oh boy.
And a banana cake. Look at this. This is.
We
gotta get popcorn too. Vodka. All right.
Wait, hold on.
I want to try that. Yeah, we tried the popcorn. It's good. Oh, did you get the bourbon balls? Oh, bourbon balls. Yummy.
I will likely be back with
Magnets. Oh, they get an opener. Oh, they got some good. Oh, the V-rods too. These are the good church keys. This is to pop the This is so you can pop the pour spout off of your bottle. There you go. This is a good proper church key, actually. That's really good. Cigars. Mini mule mugs. They got little gift bags. I love that shirt. I really do love it. Yes. Ornaments. Bourbon tobacco. Are these candles? Oh. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, they got the pack where you can buy the vodka, gin, and the rum. That's awesome. But those are the three that we serve at our bar at Disney Springs, so that's awesome. These are the places where they serve their liquor. You should add us to their list. The candles are delicious. Oh look, they even have a mat. So you need a bar mat for your home bar. Grab one of these. These are awesome. They have a mallet to break up your ice. Oh, there you go. So you don't water down your whiskey. They have a whiskey wedge. That's awesome. Look at these tall Collins glasses. These are called, this one is called a Collins glass. They have their own bitters, hibiscus and Earl Grey bitters. That's amazing. They have Havana and Hyde, Baltimore. So if you are a craft mixologist, all different kinds of bitters add a different something. Yeah, they're craft bitters to do different cocktails and add a little spice to your creation. But vodka, gin, and rum, I wonder how much this is. But it's a good deal for a 3-pack. It's a great gift. They have this is awesome too. The candles smell delicious. Oh, I want to try it. I want to try the popcorn.
Bourbon cherry popcorn?
Oh my God. Do we need to put our name in? Let's put our name in. Here, I'll go with Vicky. Come on.
Go with Vicky.
Let's put our name in. They're still tasting booze. We're gonna go get our name in. They have this
The restaurant's closed.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So we are serving bar snacks right now. This is the food that we have at the moment until 5 o'clock with Thursdays.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thank you. Oh dear. Well, we have to get back and maybe go to the pizza place across the street.
Okay.
They only have bar snacks right now. What? We need food. Yeah. We're gonna have to go back towards. Yeah, they're not serving any food, only bar snacks. So we have to get up on the trolley. I know. We gotta go eat. You gotta eat.
Okay.
I'm hungry too.
Try this real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Because I gotta tell them I tried it. Right. Are you
Okay.
alright?
All right. Let's try one of your bourbon.
You want one of my bourbon balls?
Bourbon balls.
I wanna buy everything.
So good.
The honey is so good.
Oh yeah.
I haven't tried the maple syrup. The maple syrup is so good. Thank you.
Those bourbon balls are good. Where'd they go? I lost them. All right, we gotta go get something to eat. I know Miss Vicky wants to eat. They're not serving any food. They only have bar snacks till 5. That's no fun.
What'd you get? A couple shirts. Oh, okay.
Good afternoon, David. Yeah, we just did the distillery tour.
I need to try the Florida Straight, and I need to try their.
Try it.
But I think I want to get a thing of the rum.
They have a 3-pack.
I think I'll pass on the honey because we didn't eat all of the honey that
We should have honey. Aloha.
What is that?
The vodka. Salud.
Is it smooth?
Smoothest of them all.
It should be. Is the vodka
Better
here?
than to provide alcohol to yourself. That's a good American vodka.
That yep. Show them that when they David Mendoza. You love the bourbon cherry. Buy it. It's so good. I tried the bourbon balls. They were delicious. Their cups are corn. Corn cups.
Jen, what's going on?
Yes, baby. What do you need? Bloody Mary garnish. The honey is amazing.
They're making drinks with the honey.
Oh, what do you put honey and the rum together? There you go. That'll cure a cold. Is that like a hot toddy? Yes. Ooh, I want to try it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Hot toddy. For all the sick people out there, yeah, it's called a hot toddy. Yeah. You could do rum or bourbon. Rum, please. I want to try it with a rum. 2, please. Yeah. That is amazing.
I'm not going to complain. And what?
This is called a hot toddy. So if you guys are feeling down and sick, you can get bourbon, some honey, and a hot water. It's called a hot toddy. Wow. It says delicious. Wow. The honey, that burns. I'm gonna grab a little bit more honey. It's good. The honey, I'm gonna do one more with the rum. I just had some rum. I love your honey. We need another bottle, honey, of honey. All right. Did we buy the whole place down? We need to go get food. I know the bourbon, those are nice.
So are we doing hotel first or food?
Food.
Okay. All right, well, we have to jump on the
trolley. Let's go outside.
All right.
Do I got to play the song again?
Come on, ride that train. Man, that is like, yeah, they're not serving any food till 5. It's only bar snacks. We've been hornswoggled. Yeah, they only have bar snacks. So we're like, no, that's like Chex Mix and hummus. So I'm not all about that. We need to eat now. Very delicious, as always.
We gotta walk around to the other side.
Hello, Sergey. Welcome to, oh, there's the old, what kind of Chevy is that? How old is it? Sergey, look, there's Mr. Scott. Sergey, it's Scott McLean.
Google Translate, buddy.
Yeah, Scott's here. Sergey, welcome.
How do you say it in Russian? Hello, I forget what it is.
Prost? No, Prost? Well, how do you say cheers in Russian? How do you say cheers in Russian?
Well, is it Estovia?
I don't know.
I might be butchering it, but I think it's Estovia.
Estovia? How do you say cheers in Russian?
Can I go around and get in line for the tour?
I want to go again.
Yeah, that's the tasting room. Yeah, that's it.
How do I get a boarding pass?
Oh, no. Scott said, I want another boarding pass to the next tour. Well, you just go back around and go take the next tour. The popcorn is delicious. We got bourbon cherry popcorn. That's so good. Those bourbon cherries are delicious, and they're in the popcorn. No, but the honey, though, oh my gosh. They should have sampled the maple syrup, because I bet you it was good. Oh my god.
All I know is if I was a cop, I would just sit out here.
Well, I didn't drive. We took the trolley for a reason. I knew it. That's why I said trolley. And you know, you could go across the street, which we've done, and done the wine tour, and we were like, oh my gosh, crazy.
I would be done.
Done for the night.
Well, we still got a tour to do at 8 o'clock.
I know. That's why we need to go.
Nothing better than Saturday afternoon drinking with friends.
That's true.
I'm sorry, touring.
Touring. We're doing tours. That's
for
right.
channel content.
That's right. We're showing you guys at St. Augustine Distillery. I'm just gonna eat the popcorn. Is there another tasting room? Nope, that's the tasting room. That's like that's where they lead you to once you get out. Yeah, they had everything in there.
All right, Scott's starting to pocket dial people on
We need food,
Snapchat.
so we need to get back to.
Excellent.
So if you have me on Snapchat, there's a chance I might have just called you.
Uh-oh.
Rob doesn't bite.
Not unless you want me to.
What up, bum?
Oh, yum. Spencer's having hummus with tikka masala. Oh, I love it. I gotta go get some food now. Well, we were gonna go eat at the restaurant. That was the plan, but they're not serving food until 5. I'm like, what? It feels like yesterday at the festival when they didn't open the BLT booth till 8 o'clock at night. First day of the festival.
I'm so bummed out, Rob, that last year I did not, when you got it, the open fade or the deconstructed roofing.
Oh.
I didn't get it 'cause I loved
Oh, really?
I got the BLT. The BLT is the best. I just love that pork. That pork belly is just, oh my gosh. Well, I ate my body weight in pork at dinner last night. It was so good. It is borderline warm, but it's going to drop tonight because it's 62 degrees is the low here. High of 73. Another gorgeous day in Florida. Florida. Nope, not keto. Today's a cheat day. We tried the bourbon balls too. Today's a cheat day. Oh, you guys didn't see the milkshake. We already went to the milkshake bar, Rob's favorite. He is advertising Cousteau's. Pork belly sounded like bacon. Yes, it just depends on what they're seasoning it with, but it's super good. What does pork belly taste like, Rob?
Like we buy this and we mail it.
Oh, that I don't know. They just did it on their luggage.
Right, that's what we're gonna do.
The United States Postal Service prohibits shipping alcoholic beverages through the mail, but you can ship alcohol via courier such as FedEx or UPS. If you're a licensed alcohol shipper. Well, I don't know that I'm a licensed alcohol shipper.
We'll just put it
Well,
in
let's
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about this now.
Wait.
Do you like alcohol? And do you have a license of some kind? Whether it be drivers or nursing, or hell, a license to drive the choo-choo train.
I was showing them, like, does that carb crunching? Oh, why, yes, it is. Started the day with a lovely, what did you have, a Pele dos Santos? I had the, what was it called? Say Hello Cody or whatever the heck it is.
Vicky had the High Zoot state-of-the-art vanilla with some strawberries.
Yummy.
I liked mine better.
These are bourbon cherries with a
I
popcorn.
would agree with you.
And we started off with the chocolate. I don't think there's very many bourbon balls left. They're like truffles. Bourbon balls. And you got pecans with... Oh, wait. There's... Come on, ride that train. Hey, do your thing. You're not singing the song, Scott.
You gotta get in the front.
All right, here we go.
Come on, ride that train. Oh! I got it.
It's a little sloppier getting on this time than last time. I don't know why. Could be the
You
distillery.
just left the distillery.
I know. Why are we a hot mess?
I wanted to go again, but they said once per day.
Is that what they told you guys?
No, that's what we told them.
That's what they told me.
You're awfully red. I think you took everybody's samples. No, thank you. I'm good.
I only remember one.
Oh, you are?
One of each.
Yeah.
One in each hand. At a time.
To run the train. That's a big bite. That's impressive.
And this is the lovely black wall.
Hang on, I'm trying to get the.
And how big were the samples? Were they literally a shot?
Yeah.
Probably a third of a shot.
But you can no, the drinks were
But there were like 12 of them.
The cocktails
So
were
it's okay.
yeah, exactly. And you can try all the single liquors like port finished, regular, vodka, rum, gin. Oh, let me try it again.
Oh, wow.
So you're good, girl.
I wonder why he's nice and red. All right, we are going to go back through Lincolnville. We are actually heading over to the plaza.
Woo! Woo! Oh, that's awesome, Kelly. I'm glad you're having good weather. Sending
Y'all are going to deal
sunshine
with my
your way.
stuttering. I've been fighting bronchitis for about a month and a half now.
Oh no, ain't nobody's got time for the bronchitis.
I blame it on yelling at my kids. I drive a school bus for the county.
Oh no!
And I'm always yelling at them. And they love it when I'm sick because I can't yell. Hi, this is Lincolnville. Lincolnville, again, was donated by former slaves. They designated, they call them the Painted Ladies because of their bright, vibrant colors.
Ooh.
They have a thing called the Freedom Trail, which is 40 different stops inside Lincolnville. It's his health guide tour that you can just call the number and get your guide through. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., when he came to visit, I'm giving you another rough brief as I'm going through.
Sure, we love it.
They named this road right where we're at right now after him because when he was here for about 2.5 weeks and only arrested 12 times.
Oh, Jim.
Ah.
Huh?
That's it.
I'm hurt.
That's it, 12 times in about 17 days. Well, not only that, he had a lot of death threats brought up against him. He needed a place to go. He needed a place that he knew that he'd be safe.
Oh.
So he came up with this idea about jumping from house to house and staying at a different location every night. One of the houses he stayed at is this white house with the red shutters, well, the red trim on the right-hand side, and that's actually where he signed the family Bible.
Oh, wow.
There is a picture of him signing the family Bible right over here
Freedom
on the
Trail.
right-hand side. Again, that is on the Freedom Tour, the Freedom Trail, if you were interested in doing that. The road we're on now is actually called Bridge Street. Bridge Street was a bridge that went up and over. At the stop sign. What happened was Cordova Street was a river. Henry Fowler did not want a river running between his hotels.
Oh.
So what he decided to do was he ended up buying a bunch of dirt, calling the city and telling them to come lay it and fill it in. So during high tides, you see the water here, guys? We haven't had any rain. That's from the high tides. During high tides, it actually floods over here anywhere from 8 to 12 inches.
I got a Wild Scott and Rob and Vicky. They had a good time. Miss Sherry.
Andrew Smith actually built the, I think his name was, I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Smith. He built the Villa Zareta. Henry Flagler wanted to go in business with this man. This man didn't want anything to do with him. He was like, no, I don't want to go into business with you.
Okay.
So when Henry Flagler owned East Coast Railways, he had already had 2 hotels. He had the Ponce de Leon Hotel and he had the Alcazar Hotel. Well, what happened was this man wanted to build his own hotel. He knew he had more money than, well, not generally more money than him, but he had a bigger plan to make more money than Henry Flagler. So what he did is he bought good equipment, material, wanted to build a bigger and better hotel than his Ponce de Leon, his Alcazar Hotel, and that's when he built the Casa Monaco. He had balconies on the rooms, he was all ready to open up for business, and what happened was he couldn't open up for business because his furniture never came.
Oh no.
His furniture never showed up because Henry Flagler owned the railroads. Henry Flagler despised the man because the man didn't want to go in business with him.
Oh geez.
So Henry Flagler knew that the man was going to have one of 2 things he can do. He can either file bankrupt or he could sell it over to Henry Flagler. Henry Flagler offered him pennies on the dollar and purchased the
Lighthouse Museum.
Santa Monica Hotel.
Santa Monica Hotel.
As his 3rd hotel.
Nice.
What he ended up doing is, when you're going to see over here on the 2nd floor, you can see where it's been filled in, but what he did is he actually put a connection walkway from the Alcazar Hotel over to the Casa Monaco Hotel.
Nice.
Afterwards, when the 2 buildings became separate units, they took it down, but you can see
right here. Yeah, where there was a walkway.
This is the one who had the the Alcazar had the pool and the casino, the mud baths,
pool casino and a
where
mud bath.
When the Ponce de Leon only had the banquet hall and the live music and entertainment.
Oh.
Now the pool in the Alcazar, what they used to do is separate the men and the women. They put the women in the deep end because women like to gossip. They figured if they were busy swimming, they would gossip less. What they did is they put the men in the shallow end because the men were all about business.
Sure.
And men would have drowned because men can't do more than one thing at a time, right, ladies?
Right. Exactly. Drowning.
So that's how Henry Flagler actually ended up with 3 hotels at 3 different corners over here.
Nice. Oh, Starbucks. That's the best thing ever.
I can't do more than one thing at once.
Right now, I'm listening.
Yes.
And that's it.
Flagler College. That was the Ponce de Leon Hotel. No, that's
Did you
the
say
best
we're
thing.
stopping to go to Starbucks?
It's kind of my that's my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Aw.
All of our viewers know that her and Starbucks, you can't go past her.
Yeah, I'm like,
All her what?
Viewers, she's a live streamer.
Oh, wonderful. Don't live stream me.
Here's the back of your
You
head.
won't have any reviews. Trust
Oh no, they're watching. They're enjoying
me.
it.
Either that or they're going to complain that I'm not telling the truth.
No, they said it's a very nice tour, actually.
Aw.
They're having fun. They're having a good time. I love all the history.
On the left-hand side is the governor's house. It's Cultural Center and Museum. It was actually his home. It's where he lived.
Oh.
What he would do is, if they were to have a meeting, he would put the time and the date on the plaza. They didn't have telephones. They didn't have any way of communicating for placing it on display. When they were having a meeting, the governor would come out, stand on the balcony facing the plaza, and give his meetings right there at the plaza.
It's like addressing the people.
And they still use it as the meeting place.
There's the Basilica.
This morning we had a parade here against abortions. They used the plaza as the meeting place.
Oh.
Everybody
saw
came
that.
down here. They stand over here in the middle of the gazebo.
Yep.
And they had a huge meeting down here. So it's still used, even though history
Is in the past. Yeah.
history builds itself. So history never changes over time.
Repeats.
But it strengthens. If you
Avila
understand what I'm
Street.
saying.
That was the street that flooded. That
So
was the Avila Street.
So the plaza over here on the left-hand side is the marketplace. It's where they would buy, sell, and trade.
Whee!
Again, history is still the same. There's somebody over there selling stuff on the plaza now.
Ponce de Leon. There he is. There's the bay. There's
All right,
the
we're gonna
water.
make a quick stop here. All aboard on the shore.
That's the Ponce de Leon bridge.
There's Ponce de Leon. He's a lot little smaller than you think he is. There he is.
The bridge that you were talking about.
Yeah, the hotel was on the other side of the bridge. We're like, that's too far.
All right, here we go.
What's up? David, Spencer, Sherry, Natalie, David.
Our next stop is going to be down Abilene Street. Abilene Street is actually the oldest street in St. Augustine.
Grilled cheese gallery. What? Here's the Basilica.
Where's the bottles you bought from the distillery, the winery? The
They got
driver
it.
needs a drink, you know?
There you go. You need a hot toddy for your throat. A little hot toddy, girl.
I know, I definitely do.
I would go through the tour with you
The
again.
treasury.
I'm only kidding. The Basilica on the right was actually the first Catholic parish here in St. Augustine. And they also do tours there.
They do.
To the right of it is the treasure. A lot of people get married there. A lot of people have parties there.
At the treasury. The Cathedral Basilica of St.
On
Augustine.
Abilene Street, let me tell
Puppies?
He's super excited about the hospital.
Yay.
I don't know. He gave me a heart attack, though. I need to go to the hospital. Y'all don't mind, do you?
Okay.
Well, what happened was they knew if they got an infection, the only way to cure it was they do an amputation.
Oh, geez.
And I'm talking about gangrene. Again, history has not changed. There's still no cure today for gangrene. What they did is they did an amputation. At the first Spanish hospital, military hospital, they show you how to take a finger off in 1 to 2 minutes, or an arm or a leg off in only 3 or 4. They even have a morgue there. What they did is they thought you passed, they'd put you in there. they'd give you 24 hours. If there was no sign of life after 24 hours, they would have a cloth around you, they'd start sewing it up.
Oh my.
The last stitch went between the material in the middle of your nose. If you were alive, you were going to wake up at that point.
Oh dear.
Again, about the streets in St. Augustine. The brick road, when we go on it, Everly Street is covered in bricks. When Henry Flagler started East Coast Railways, what he did is the women were complaining to him about their shoes getting muddy and dirty. They turned around and would complain. So he took oyster shells and he tried crushing them and lining the roads with that. That did not work. So after he owned East Coast Railways, he decided to buy all the bricks he could possibly find on the East Coast. He had them brought to the corporate office. And he called the city and he said, I bought the bricks, now you come lay them. And that's how our streets ended up with brick streets. St. George Street, Abilene Street, Charlotte Street.
Wasn't Avila Street?
The building on the right-hand side where Wells Fargo Bank is was actually one of the original Woolworths buildings.
Oh.
When we drive by, you can actually look at the handles and it'll say Woolworths, and you can see which ones they used more than others. Now all I can think about doing is getting home and having a hot toddy.
There you go.
Honey, bourbon, and hot water and lemon.
Isn't it whiskey, lemon, and honey?
Honey, A little bourbon will do you right.
But they sell bourbon there. So.
They sell bourbon there, so they give us the good stuff.
And that won't be until after 8 o'clock. Night of Lights is out over at Ripley's, believe it or not, tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Are doing what? The lights?
Night of Lights.
Night of Lights.
And
Oh, it's there.
It's where we get on a train. We sing some pop music back from the 70s.
Oh,
we drive around the city for about a half hour looking at all the beautiful lights that are already here through the plaza.
Oh, I didn't know that was still going on.
About 6 p.m. You're going to come and see me and do your tour and do your...
We're doing the ghost tour at 8. I didn't know they had the Night of
Well,
Lights.
then come see me. Tell me when I got on Mary's Night of Lights train.
Okay.
We're going to sing. We're going to dance.
Here's Avila Street.
And then after all that's over, I'm going to go
children.
have a hot toddy.
Yes, hot toddy. Woo-hoo,
I
hot toddy.
remember you guys.
Tour
There's
group.
all my friends from earlier. So again, notice the bricks on the road. I've done research on the bricks. We are not scripted. Everything I tell you, I have to do my own research. I couldn't find any information on the bricks at all. They're the original folks.
They have
the
names
Spanish
on
Military
them.
Hospital is right here on the left. And the tour was awesome, ladies, wasn't it?
There's the hospital right here.
You can see a replica of the doctor in the second room to the right. The first room to the left was the morgue I was telling you about. They don't want us telling too much information. They want people to go in and do the tours. Hi, how are you? Well, not only that, right past,
Puppy.
and then over here on this side, they actually show you how they made the herbs.
The
how
herbs?
medicine first came upon.
Oh, fun.
Over here on the left-hand side is the original jail.
Oh.
Oldest jail in St. Augustine, and it's for sale today for only $1.5 million.
1.5
The
mil.
viewers, you hear that? 1.5 million. Somebody has it. Come on over and buy it.
Heck yeah.
On the left-hand side, archaeologists did research in this area. They found human remain bones.
Oh.
They put the bones back in the ground because they know that we don't disrupt bones here in St. Augustine.
No.
Some of the other things they found were actually eating utensils. They believe that the grounds here belonged to the first Spanish military hospital. They believe it was the kitchen of the hospital.
Kitchen of the hospital is probably super
St.
haunted.
Augustine, Abilene Street has not changed in hundreds of years.
But all the bricks,
This building
y'all.
was here. It still had some kind of small shops and stuff that are still here now. On the right-hand side is the Patio House. It was the first boarding house back in the 1800s. And you can see some photos over here of the inside of the boarding house. Now it is a museum and a gift shop. I know y'all. I know y'all. They were all on my charter earlier. Did you guys have fun at the oldest house? Hi, baby. You were. We went to the oldest house, didn't we? All right. So on the right-hand side is a wall. It's made out of coquina.
Coquina.
What they did is, coquina is like a sandcastle. Over time it breaks down and deteriorates. So what we have to do is we have to use plaster to help preserve the wall and hold it back together. The road to our left Notice how narrow it is. The reason why they had the roads narrowing facing the bay was to be able to get the cool breeze into the back of the city to keep the city cooler.
Ah, here's your coquina.
They didn't have air conditioning. They didn't have fans back then. They didn't even have electricity. So they needed to
cool it off.
Design things to where they can accommodate what they needed. Except for me. He ignored me.
Right? Ate out of
shells.
shells.
Today in St. Augustine, I'll tell you.
Want to go to the tour?
You want to go?
That's right.
I'm working until 8 o'clock. I do 8 to 8 on Saturdays and Sundays.
Wow.
Busy.
Yeah. And during the week, I do 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock.
Wow.
All right, right here is the little Ryleigh house. It is where Sister Bernard is. Sister Bernard is our active sister here in St. Augustine. The reason why I'm not moving is because we cannot talk between here and the stop sign and respect. They're in prayer, and in the back is Retired Sisters Community. But I do want to point out one thing. Right across on the left-hand side, you're going to see a wooden house. It is actually the oldest wooden house here in St. Augustine. A man had his door open that lives there. I drove by and I saw his door, and I'm like sitting there staring and admiring the inside of his house. I didn't know he was sitting on a step right under me. He comes standing up, he picks up his head, he goes, "Do you like it?" And I said, "I love it." I asked him when he was going to move out so I could move in, but the thing's over very well. But it's absolutely beautiful inside. I didn't realize that, like, back in the day, you know, when we have stairs in our house, you know, they're wide. You don't really feel the incline on them. His stairs like go straight up. It's amazing how they've changed things. That's Sister Bernard right there.
Awesome. Right.
This house was believed was built in the 1700s.
Ooh.
Left chance.
1700s.
I'll go by close so you can peek in his windows. Nope, he ain't there today.
Darn. Oldest wooden house.
But I love it.
It is like a private
That's probably one of my
That's amazing.
favorite pieces. Everly Street being my favorite street, that being my favorite building. How many of you know what a love tree is? Oh, this is gonna be fun. At St. Augustine, what we have is 9 love trees.
Oh,
A
love
love tree is an oak tree that has a palm tree coming through the center.
Oh.
They say if you kiss the one you love underneath the love tree, you're gonna be together forever. Together forever is an extremely long time. There's a woman who kissed her 2-year-old son underneath a love tree over by Burger Buckets, and 57 years later, he's still living at home.
She's like,
you don't
get
want
out.
to move out, do you? Okay. Well, the love tree is over there, but we will be under one later, and I'll give you the opportunity to kiss her underneath the love tree. And I'll remember. It'll cost you, but I'll remember.
Love tree.
The love tree again. There's another one. See how it's bent over?
Tree.
I know.
There it is.
The palm tree comes through the center.
The palm tree through the middle of the oak tree. That's awesome. School time.
And how many did I tell you we have in St. Augustine?
9.
I lied. We have 10 because the new one that I'm going to bring you under just started growing a palm through the center.
Oh.
So there's actually 10.
10.
Again, notice the narrowing of this road. It was to be able to keep the road in the city in the back cooler because the road would absorb the coolness from the bay and it would blow the breeze down here.
Cool. Very cool. All of these bed and breakfasts are so cool. We're in Old Town, St. Augustine. There's Lincolnville, there's
So what are
Old
your
Town.
viewers thinking?
Oh, they're loving it.
Oh, cool.
They love the old homes, the style of the buildings. They love fun facts. Love tree, they love the
As we're
love.
taking it right over here to the left, you're going to see the Virgin Lions. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes. But you're going to see the bay. It's called the Matanzas Bay. Some people call it the Bay of Dancing Dolphins.
Yes, the murder bay.
On the left-hand side of the bay of the Matanzas Bay is a lighthouse. You know that lighthouse never gone out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's 219 steps up, 219 steps down. You're doing the ghost tours tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Ask them about the lighthouse.
Okay.
You may even hear when you go to the sugar mill, because you'll feel it.
Ooh.
Across the street from the lighthouse is actually the alligator farm. Lots and lots of alligators. Not hundreds, but thousands. That's why the alligator farm is over there, and I'm on this side of the island. We are going to go to the oldest house. The oldest house was actually built in the first Spanish period, the bottom. It was the British period that they added a second floor. The bottom of the oldest house is made out of coquina. Again, coquina breaks down, deteriorates, so they had to put plaster over the whole thing to preserve it.
Breeze from
The British period added a second floor. They also do tours. Back in the first Spanish period, the average height was only about 4'11".
Ooh, I would be tall.
That's why a lot of the windowsills are on the lower side.
The oldest house.
The oldest house. All right, here we go. Oh Lord, on my shoulder.
Shame.
The White House with the red trim over here. Look how low the windowsills are.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe.
I feel tall up in here then. 4'11". Ooh, we'd be tall.
Yeah. I would have been the Jolly Green Giant. You know? This is the only time in my tour that I get to see my bat train. They're probably all sleeping back there. Hi, guys. I didn't put you to sleep yet, huh? All right, how many of you guys remember a Sears and Roebuck's house? Grandma used to have those magazines where you could buy a Sears and Roebuck's house. They went for about $1,500. They'd send you pieces and you could put it together yourself.
Okay.
The house straight ahead is called the Chichilla house. We thought it was a Sears house. They have a couple Sears boards. However, it is not. It's a beautiful home, but we did find out that there was actually 19 Sears houses that still stand in St. Augustine.
Wow. Sears houses you could buy off a catalog. That's crazy. It's a catalog
Our next
house.
stop will be at the marina.
That's pretty nice. There's the oldest house again.
The building on the right is the St. Francis Barracks. They have cannons in the front that you'll be able to see and show your friends on your video.
That's awesome. Yes.
They are covered usually during hurricane season or if the weather is going to be bad. They are covered right now, but usually when they're uncovered, they're all gold and they're absolutely beautiful.
Ooh, gold cannons. Nice. Yeah, next week is the Pro Bowl. That's why it's all booked up.
And there's my friend Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I'll forget the rest of the words.
All right. So the Bridge of Lions is a drawbridge. It opens up about every half hour to outlet the ships, the yachts, into the city. There's a restaurant coming up on our right-hand side that was destroyed by a hurricane. I believe it was either Matthew or Irma. I think it was Matthew. They took the restaurant out, and again, when you restore in St. Augustine, you need to be able to get permission from the town. They had a hard time. I know they just sold it off, so in 2020 sometime they're supposed to be restoring it and making another restaurant.
Oh, cool.
You want more information on that, you can actually Google that. And I don't see the pirate ship. The pirate ship is gone, which means good news for us. The pirates are not here in the city. So the pirates have actually burned our city down 3 times.
Oh my.
So we don't like pirates here in St. Augustine.
Boo.
You know, if we decide when the weather decides to take a turn for the worse and we're going to find out we're going to have a hurricane, we have to really prepare here. Because what happens is the water comes up very high. So everything gets boarded, especially on the bay. All these windows, all these hotels and stuff, they board everything up. The last hotel put the water above the 2nd floor air.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The yellow building straight ahead where A1A Pizza is, the water was up on their 2nd floor porches. Everything here was covered in water.
Oh dear.
The water almost went up to the bridge. And it takes only maybe about a week before the water starts to come down. Especially during high tides, that water comes up pretty high. Our next stop will be at the marina. Everybody has miniature golf tickets. Well, this is where the miniature golf would be. However, don't worry that you have to get off now to use them. They are good for a year, but you can also go get your car, come back here after the daily tours, and you can still play miniature golf till about 7 or 8 o'clock.
We did the package for $45.99. We did the ghost tour and the trolley tour and mini golf for $45. It's not a bad deal. Mini golf. But you can use it up to a year later.
All aboard Lush Shore.
Well, see, then we have an excuse to come back. We still have to use mini golf tickets. Are we getting off? All right, we're getting off.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're hungry. We got to eat at one of these restaurants. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is this the mini golf place?
Yeah, this is the mini golf place. This is the plaza right up here, so there's a bunch of restaurants.
Yeah, we ate at that sub shop there. But yeah, we're back on like the main drag over here, so
I was thinking earlier when she stopped in the center of the plaza, I was like, oh, shit.
Let me just get off, yeah. At mini golf. But there is the Lions Bridge or Matanzas Bay is actually means Matanza, to die. It's like, it's Murder Bay. That's what it's actually called in Spanish. She didn't finish that part of the tour. She was trying to be pleasant. But it is the bay of this, like the dolphins. They have a lot of dolphins in this bay, but Matanzas Bay is like, yeah, because all the pirates and all the things going on back in the day. A lot of tour groups. Why are the school groups following me? Yes, mini golf is fun. Yeah, it's a gorgeous 73. Go see some dolphins. But yeah, there's all these restaurants right here because we ate at that sub shop. But there's wasn't there that restaurant that had the paint on the bottom, but they covered it up?
We're never going to have a building taller than that whenever. Again, they changed the building.
Too big. You're almost as big as me.
There's that restaurant. I mean, there's so many. We can eat at this one, is A1A whatever place. We never ate there before. We'll try something different. Yeah, they probably have a bunch of different things, but is it A1A Works? Ale Works? You gotta get some food. There you go. We're gonna Ale Works Tap Room and Restaurant. This sounds good. Oh, that's south of Philly is where we ooh, Dalmatian. Yeah.
You want Ale Works or you want south of Philly?
Let's do it. I don't know what it is, but it's not good.
Oops, sorry.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Is it just seat yourself or are we waiting for, huh? Oh, we're not going to do this? Oh, okay, I don't know. I thought you said we were doing this. Oh, we're just doing...
Oh, no, he just walked in. Oh, my Lord.
I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm like, where's he going? Oh, is that the hostess there? Are we like... Oh, did we go in the wrong way? I said, did we go in the wrong way? Is it upstairs, downstairs, or?
Upstairs as well.
Okay, so just is a hostess down here, up there?
Upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. Yeah, we can go look over the bay.
Right there, restaurant.
Oh, she can't even read. Never mind, we can't read. This is just the bar. Hi there. Did we get a table for 4?
4? All right. Inside's gonna be about.
Outside's fine.
Outside's gonna be like 30, 35 minutes. Inside's probably gonna be like 20.
Yeah, whatever. First available is fine. Jen, G-E-N.
A phone number.
Phone number. Give them your phone number, honey.
You want to just go to south of Philly? I don't think there's any way.
Oh, okay. Nope, never mind. We changed our mind. We're good. Thanks. That's fine. Yeah, we don't want to wait, so we're just going to go. Yeah, Rob doesn't. We'll go next door. Yeah, Rob doesn't want to wait. He's like, I'm hungry now. Well, they don't have a sign. They don't have a hostess down here. I mean, it's kind of a bad... I would put a sign right here that says, go upstairs for hostess, because the hostess is upstairs. When you're coming in from the street, there's no sign. I'm just saying, from somebody who works in food and beverage, it might be good if you have signage. It's just a little easier. It should say, hey, you know, bar down here, go upstairs for hostess service or something. They don't have the host until upstairs. They gonna make me eat bread. Rob's forcing me to eat bread. Where's the menu? This was the place that everybody said that was the most delicious cheesesteaks, because we came here last time.
I remember this part of your tour.
No, you gotta have. Yeah, you have to have signage. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, the cheesesteaks.
Oh, you already know what you get?
No. Yeah, but which one?
Cheesesteak.
Well, they're hoagies, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Steaks. I'm just gonna get that. The regular. Or do they have the Buster, roasted pepper and garlic?
You can get extra meat and cheese.
Yes, please. Chicken cordon bleu. Yeah, I want that one, but I want all of the cheese, onions, like mushroom, green pepper, onion. I want it fully loaded. Cheesesteak hoagie, and that's just regular cheesesteak.
I wonder what the pepperoni cheesesteak is.
Cheesesteak with
Doesn't say what's in it.
tomato sauce. Which one?
I think I'd like the cheesesteak.
Just a regular one? What? That's just onions and cheese?
Do you do extra meat and cheese?
Yeah, sure.
I'll do that too.
What
And
kind
then
of
whatever.
cheese you like?
I'll do the cheese whiz.
The cheese whiz. Do you want any fried onion, green pepper, or mushroom?
I do. But,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do the same thing as him.
extra meat, extra cheese,
Yes,
right?
please.
Okay.
Does it come with any sides, or do you have to?
No, it's all a la carte. Every side is
Fried mushroom, popcorn, shrimp, buffalo shrimp, mozzarella sticks, poppers?
We'd
Or-
like an order of jalapeno poppers, cream cheese.
Do you guys want any ranch with it?
I'm sorry?
Ranch dressing?
Yes, please.
And do I have a drink, or do you order a drink? Or?
I think we have to grab it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what they have. Don't they get coffee around here? I don't drink any of this stuff, but I'll do this sugar-free.
We're going for the piggy meal.
Yeah. See, you're all sushi me, have fun. I am. Today's a cheat day because we had bourbon and stuff. Chips. Oh, yeah.
Crab fries.
Are those good? What's crab fries? Are they delicious?
It's a seasoning. It's
Oh, it's like Old Bay.
Chicken and peach. Have you ever had chicken and peach?
Mm-mm.
Restaurant. That's the seasoning they put on it. Yeah, it's like Old Bay a little
It's
bit.
like Old
Not
Bay?
as spicy though.
Ooh, okay. Honey sriracha. Carolina Reaper. Good Lord.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Mama needs her monster. We'll go sit by the window. And I get to go to little streamer's room. I know where it is. It's like upstairs around the corner in the next county. It's just, you guys sent us over here last time. Or was it Chris that, yeah, one of our tour guides suggested this place because he said it's the best, like, it's just like Philly. I'm like, okay. You don't have to sell me twice. I'm totally going. No, we're getting some caffeine right now. Whew, I tried just a little bit of everything, but goodness gracious, that stuff makes you tired. All that bourbon and rum and craziness. I gotta stay awake for the ghosts. It's a gorgeous day, guys. Gorgeous. I got a sugar-free Monster. Woo! Right on the A1A. Yeah, it's just a little hoagie place. It's called South of Philly. Yep, right here it says South of Philly. It's just steaks and hoagies. But you guys are actually, our tour guide from the Ghost Pub Crawl suggested this place to us, and it was really good. We ate here like twice last time we were here. So why not? The other place had like a 35-minute wait. We're like, ain't nobody got time for that. We're hungry. Miss Vicky need little num-nums. All that tasting on an empty stomach is never a good thing. So we gotta get some food in everybody here quickly. There you go. Oop, they can look at the bay, see how pretty it is. It's super pretty. Yep, here, I'll sit over here. I'm trying to find the best signal, that's why I was like...
Oh no, you're fine. I was just at the back.
There's the salt and the pepper, and this little thing is perfect for the view out the window.
There you go.
We're looking at the beautiful view of Matanzas Bay and the, what is it, the Bridge of Lions. Sounds more like a tired lion. We're meowing. We need food. Drinking my sugar-free Monster. 0 sugar. These are good.
I don't know how spicy they are.
Oh, this is good. I do like this Monster. The other one.
They smell spicy.
What is it? It's a fancy one. What's?
Yeah.
I never knew what a crab fries was.
They smell spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do spicy.
Tastes like Old Bay.
Yeah, they're not terrible. It's not like hot spicy, it's just flavorful spicy.
Not a fan.
Show them the bag.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I've never had a crab fry. It's very salty. It's like salty Old Bay. I like Old Bay better. Yeah, we're back at South of Philly where we went last year. Right on Matanzas Bay. There's a beautiful view of the St. Augustine Bay. There's the Bridge of Lions. And we're inside. We're at South of Philly. That's where we're at. They had a 35-minute wait at A1A Ale Works. So there you go. I'm pointing you guys out the bay so you can enjoy the beautiful view. Alright, I'm gonna go to the streamer's room, which is up over in the corner. It's upstairs.
No, it's not. They have one in here.
Huh?
Yeah, ask Scott because he just came from there.
They have one in here.
Upstairs. I remember I was like down and around, right?
One's over here, but someone's
Oh, there is? Okay.
go to the right.
I know.
She knows everything I say. She
Rob
it goes in one ear and out.
Rob
I know.
told her where it was at.
Is it any good?
They're spicy. Well, I mean, Rob liked them and Jen liked them, but to me they're just little spicy.
Well, they're okay. I didn't think they were too terribly spicy. They're not like hot spicy. They're just.
No, I know they're.
Cedar Point, Chicken Peaks.
Oh.
Remember, that's where we used to go at Cedar Point?
They're just a little, they're a tad spicy to me. But like I said, everything is spicy to me.
What'd you get?
We got,
I wanted the meatball sub, I wanted the chicken parm sub, and I wanted the
Chili.
cheesesteak. So we bought all three.
So we got a little bit of everything and
Am I going to eat all of them? No.
no. But
Take one back to the hotel for the spiders.
Pillow spiders. I can't believe how busy this place is, but it's perfect weather.
It is absolutely gorgeous today.
It is.
For all of you watching, it is absolutely gorgeous
it is
today.
gorgeous. It's a little windy, you know, but that's fine. Like you can see the palm trees, you know, swaying.
It's awesome.
The distillery.
Oh man, I've always wanted to do a distillery tour. That was awesome.
That was, yes. Thank you for, even though I only took a sip of everything
That was awesome.
and it was kind of gross, it was still fun.
No, now I would actually, and I'm not a fan of wine, I would like to go to a wine tour.
That rum tiki was actually really good.
Oh no, it was.
I liked the rum tiki, and I'm not a fan of pina coladas.
But
the
see,
rum
I'm
tiki
not
was really good.
a
It opened
drinker,
my eyes to all
you know,
them
like
drinks,
to
be
drink
honest
all of
with
that
you.
stuff.
The gin, I'm still not a gin guy.
Mayonnaise?
Mayo.
No
Mayo.
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Oh, you could probably ask maybe there.
They only got hot sauce. Oh, here, take that. Yep.
No mayonnaise?
No, there's two people in the bathroom. It's taking forever. I don't know what's wrong. Yes.
Why you play with it? Leave it alone.
Oh, really? David says that the Hers brand are always salty no matter what the flavor. They have Old Bay. They had ketchup flavor that was gluten-free. I didn't know they ran salty. It's snowing in Philly. Oh, they
Well,
enjoyed
we're
the
having
fort tour.
Phillies.
We're having Phillies, but apparently this is the best Philly cheesesteaks here are these south of Philly. Steaks and Hoagies are lovely resort tour guide.
Look out there in the bay somewhere, there's a boat full of snow coming across to the north. Not the cold stuff though.
No. No. Charging all my pure
So
runs.
right now back home it is 71 here.
Oh, they went up on the Lighthouse. Nice. Snowing on Ottawa. Oh, no, Nat. That's a lot of snow. Are you ready for your the cheese heads? That's what Maddie said. Are you ready to get those moldy cheese heads?
I'm nervous. Because they're playing pretty well.
Oh, Green Bay.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're playing pretty well, so I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see. I mean, San Francisco's got a great defense. They've got a great front four, and
They really came together last game.
if they get they had people out. They just got everybody back for the last game.
But that second half last week, they just gelled.
So I'm hoping they can continue that, because if they can get to Rogers, I think they've got a real good shot at winning that game.
So for tomorrow, did you guys figure out where you guys are hanging?
Yeah, because we're
On the
gonna
opposite
go
side.
right by the either B-Dubs or Hooters, right by the hotel. That way you guys don't gotta worry about it. And we'll just go to the Disney. We're good. Or I mean, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere in property, you gotta get there early. If you're gonna go to Splitsville, you get there early. If you want to go to ESPN, you
You
gotta
tried to
get
get
there early.
reservations. Every place was booked up.
You tried Splitsville, you did? You tried calling Splitsville? No. Remember, they take walk-ins because just like homecoming does, but we don't got TVs. I would say, yeah, go watch it there, but we don't have TVs. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, we're here in St. Augustine. We love it. Yeah, the Night of Lights, I didn't know that was a thing. It happens at Ripley's. Can't we just see it on the streets?
It's right here. This is all lit up right here.
Oh, is this what it is?
She
It's
made it sound like there was all kinds of lights around
the city. I guess it's a
What's this called right
bus
here?
tour, the plaza, Rob looks good with his Baby Yoda shirt. Do we have extra mayonnaise or anything I could hit you up for? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I'm a little mayonnaise fiend. Well, you know,
I'm a little
the mayonnaise fiend. We got some jalapeno poppers. Oh, but you know, jalapeno poppers are good with red pepper jelly. That's just a southern way to do it. I know it's ranch like anywhere else, the jalapeno poppers. But it's cream cheese.
And that is the only way to eat jalapeno poppers. If you're eating jalapeno poppers with cheddar cheese,
Where's the cheese whiz? Is it in there? That's not cheese whiz. Is it in there? Where's my cheese whiz? It's supposed to be proper. I know it's got the provolone, but it's supposed to have the cheese whiz.
Yeah.
I want it like a proper Philly, yo.
do these have the cheese whiz in it?
Yeah. Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, thank you.
My pores. Oh, geez. Up close and personal, David. I want to be that close. Dave's trying to watch us on the 50-inch. We're like, woo, woo. Yeah, we don't want to be that close. That's scary. Luckily, we have good lighting over here. See that? Highlight is banging.
On Wednesday?
Babe.
At 11:45. You just don't know if you can do the Tuesday before that.
You gonna try to swap it for the Friday? All right, let me check if the potty's free. There's like all back and all
That's who you guys ran into on New Year's Eve. When you were with Mom on New Year's Eve, and there was a younger, attractive woman and her tall boyfriend, husband, or whatever. That's who that is. I don't know if you remember that. Before you guys left UK to go to the whatever that crazy. I hear you, Wendy Martinelli, but it snowed back home in Michigan today, 7 inches. Sun sent pictures, and now it's 39 and raining, and it's supposed to freeze when the sun goes down. So it's 7 inches of snow, rain, and then freezing rain. So yay. And you know, usually whatever Michigan gets, you guys get next. So good luck with that.
And you're here with this.
Yes.
And this
Beautiful,
is where I am.
nice weather.
I could not have planned it better if I wanted to.
And I can even deal with it because this week, or next week, or however the week we're in, is supposed to be, like, I think in the 60s here. And I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Jen will complain because it'll be too cold.
Jen always complains.
I know.
Either it's too cold or it's too hot.
You know, but 60s will be comfortable for me. I'll be in pants, and I'll bring a, you know, like my little lightweight jacket that I have, and I'll be good.
What time would you want to go and set up to watch the game?
The game is at 6
something, 6:15, 6:20.
Well, you guys are gonna want to go early to eat
4:30.
Yeah, that might be too early. I would say probably if the game is at 6, we'd probably want to be there around 5:30.
Well, while you two hang out, then I'll hang with Jen. You know, I don't know where. I don't know what she's doing tomorrow.
She said that you guys are doing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't want to go to the park, I'll just, you know.
Monday,
hang
Tuesday,
out.
Wednesday. Supposed to be Monday 64, Tuesday 61, Wednesday 65. Wednesday morning a low of 38.
You know, I mean, if she just wants to hang at home all day, you know, I'll just, you know, who knows? I just might go to the park by myself.
She said you and her were hanging out.
He was so nice. He let me just use the employee bathroom for the wedding for like 6 hours. I'm like, somebody fell in there. I'm like, can I get out? You're freezing in snowy Philly. I'm sorry, Wendy.
Chicken farm?
Yeah. We kind of got a little bit of everything.
That's here.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go. We got, you said regular cheesesteak. You've got chicken parm and meatball.
And meatball.
Meatball and chicken parm. Oh, wow.
Is the chicken parm good?
Is chicken parm delish? The meatball.
Oh, that's the meatball? I got the
Meatball's
chicken parm.
delicious.
Ooh, it's gonna be hot. I can
Just
see the steam
refresh.
coming off of
It is very hot.
Oh, they didn't get us more mayo, did they? I need mayo. Oh, you got mayonnaise. Okay. Mayonnaise, mayonnaise. Mama needs her mayonnaise. Yep, so Scott and Vicky got the regular cheesesteak. You got meatball and chicken parmesan.
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
I can see the steam coming off, and I'm afraid to take a bite.
Oh, yeah, this temperature is rising.
You can see it.
Right?
I see. Bad hair with the wind.
There you go. Sorry, refresh again. We're working on it, but I was trying to show you. We got cheesesteak, we got meatball, and then chicken parm. We did all. They tried it all. Which was their favorite?
Actually, all of them. I've tried all of them, and I like all of them.
Oh, really?
They're all
Yep.
delicious.
All are delicious, but they're all super hot.
They're all super hot.
So you can only nibble on all of them.
I want here. Cut me a little bite of the meatball, or whichever. I just
Which one is which? Oh
I
wait.
need to go get a knife.
I just want to try a little tiny bite. Just tiny bite. The cheesesteak is delicious. Meatball. Oh, thank you. Oh, now I got cheese all over the wire. The wire wanted cheese too, apparently.
Oh, look at the horse.
Oh, horsey. Hi, horsey.
Ain't she pretty? Or he, I'm sorry.
It's a horsey. Look at the horsey.
It's a he.
It's a he. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's a he. When I said she, I looked back
We
up
got
to
more
see
cheese
the he.
whiz. Thank you, cheese whiz. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We got all the goody goodness. Extra cheese whiz. Oh yeah.
Popped out.
And they got cheesesteak, and then they got the
The other.
I got more. What is this? A meatball?
Yeah.
Here.
Did you want to try some of the chicken parm?
She's going to.
All right, I'll give the other one to Rob. Oh, that is good. Wow.
Isn't the meatball good?
We'll have some of this meatball Disney mix. Come on over. Yeah, I think the extra cheese whiz puts it over the top. So there's no favorite? You like them all, Miss Vicky?
Yes. They're all very good.
Winter chicken dinner.
They're all delicious.
They are all good. Did you try the chicken parm?
Oh, it's still hot. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say yes. They were all very hot.
The extra cheese whiz, that's what it needed. You can't be stingy with the cheese whiz.
You know what the best part about sitting here?
What?
Is most of these people can't see us. They don't realize. They think they're all private.
Other people outside?
There was a couple
When I
earlier
was
that were
working.
like making out right there. It was like,
Oh my
When I was,
God.
when I used to work downtown Detroit, we would eat at a place like this. What? What's up?
Yeah, Ruby says I smell good food.
yeah.
We got Philly cheesesteaks with extra cheese whiz, meatball, and then chicken parm. And I got that with the fully loaded mayonnaise with more definitely putting in the extra cheese whiz is awesome. How are you feeling, Rob? Everybody wants to know you feel better. Taking your vitamins.
I'm hanging in there.
He's hanging tough. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of the chicken parm.
Hanging tough.
Oh. Chicken parm is good. I mean, I love Italian food. It's so good. My favorite thing is a proper penne alla vodka with chicken.
There you go.
It's the hardest thing in the world to find. That's delicious. But it's called South of Philly Steak and Hoagies. It's right here in the corner next to A1A Ale Works.
Beachfront Avenue.
Beachfront Avenue. But that guy from last year who did the bar tour was like, no, you want really good cheesesteaks, y'all gotta come up here. That's true. Nobody knows we're looking at them. We're people watching, y'all. Yeah, they're Philly. You guys are close to Philly up there. But I guess it's owned by proper people that live in Philly. That's why I put mayonnaise in mine, provolone, and it needs the extra cheese whiz. Nobody ever went wrong with enough cheese. You're usually the cheese person. Extra cheddar makes it better. Sing the New Kids on the Block. Oh, is that the milkshake place? No, we already went there. We did that first thing in the morning. We already went to Cousteau's. Yeah, we're inside south of Philly. It's called South of Philly. What? Parrot? Oh my gosh, I missed a parrot. And somebody bought some wood art.
I love the wood art.
Yeah, we already see. Ruby remembered your milkshake place. Like, we hit that for breakfast. There was a rally. We actually was right behind the rally. Like, they had a big old march from the church. So we were like trying to break free. We couldn't go down St. George Street, but we'll do that on the way back to the car. We'll walk down St. George Street, so we do it like properly, like, and show you guys. But there was we had to go a roundabout way. But Rob, for some magical reason, knew how to get to the milkshake place without no GPS, no nothing.
He had his internal GPS.
Thank you. That cheese whiz makes a big difference. I like all my food saucy.
Sitting by the dock of the bay.
Like your man.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh, there's a bunch right here.
Let me just do this.
You already know I'm messy. Thank you.
Want some of this?
This Monster is good. I like this one.
Like this so I don't spill.
This is the only flavor energy drink I like.
What is it called?
The Monster Zero Ultra, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 calories. It's really good. I don't know. It tastes like, not a Mountain Dew, but like what does that taste like? It tastes like a soda. I can't remember what it
I
is.
think we're gonna have to get a to-go bag.
Kind of like a Mountain Dew. It's 0 calories. Don't worry. Just ate bread, but we're back. It's good, right?
No, this is all keto bread.
Like lemonade or lemon lime kind of. It's good though.
Everything today served in St. Augustine's keto.
That's right. It's keto.
It's a rule.
The mayo and the cream cheese, the cheese whiz is just putting it
Wow.
on top.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah?
Ruby said you just stuck out your tongue like a snake to find the shake.
Like you had your human GPS.
Yep. I have superhuman power.
He was bobbing and weaving through the nuns and children, literally. We're not kidding about that. And then we found it.
And the seas parted and the sun came out and we found it.
Judgment Day.
Dum, dum, dum.
I wish you guys were here too. I'm sending Florida sunshine your way.
No. Ruby, it's a rule in St. Augustine that any restaurant, I heard it on a train tour,
Oh dear.
any restaurant to go into business has to serve keto bread,
Uh,
keto everything.
Sure, yeah.
I read it on the internet. It must be true.
It must be true. It was on the interwebs. Yeah, see, there you go. Rob's got licking that cheese whiz. I'm like, I'm surprised because that's right up. That's what he always does is the extra cheese. We did order extra cheese. I don't want extra cheese. This is extra cheese. I want visible cheese whiz. I want to see it with my eyeballs. And you add mayo to it. I was telling Scott about Jersey Mike's, because they said they have Jersey Mike's all over theirs. They didn't know about the sub in a tub.
No, I've never had.
Oh my
Jersey
gosh,
staple, bro.
that's Rob, but
I'm gonna have to
Jersey
go
Mike's?
check that out. I didn't know they did that.
You want the big kahuna sub in a tub. And you can
I
order
get it, no jalapenos.
no jalapenos. Everything else is delicious. If you like jalapenos, I
Oh,
give
man.
it. You're like, I'm in a food coma. Food coma?
I think she lied to me. I don't think it's keto.
Mm. 18? Ruby said we said the same thing last year.
No, I did.
Wow. Did you read the whole thing?
That it was keto when we came here last year. Keto bread.
I mean, essentially what we're eating is, as long as we don't
If
eat
you
the
don't
bread.
eat the bread, just eat the meat and the cheese and the mayonnaise.
That's what Todd just pointed out.
Oh.
Should we do that?
What?
Or no? Or do you want to just go to
Is it in the wrong place?
No.
That's a possibility.
Oh, get it. Dining, that splits, I'll do it. Go ahead at 4:45 is the right time.
It's up to you. Money-wise, which would be better?
I mean,
Hey,
You're just gonna have to drop us off
you
in the
have
parks.
me at.
Dubs.
You had me at hello.
Hey, Sam.
You had me at hello.
There we go. Now we're good. It just stuck. Now we're stuck. We can't even eat. Oh.
No, we're good. I'm good. Unless somebody else wants the rest.
Leftovers.
Anybody want the rest of these?
I'm good.
It was a little salty for me. I didn't know that. David Mendoza says that all the Urs brand is salty. I didn't know that. Or that was just that one. I don't know. I've never had that chips before. It's from
try
Philly.
one of their jalapeno poppers?
I can't do jalapenos. No.
Jalapeno poppers?
Oh.
Now if I don't try it, I'm gonna be like, oh, you should try the jalapeno.
Yeah, try it now.
Hot or no?
No, they're not spicy.
Wasn't this last year?
Yeah, we were sitting here too. It's not spicy. Just you know
Only
what?
get the ones with cream cheese.
You know what's better though? Is it's that jelly sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There
you just.
are two types of jalapeno
I was gonna say,
poppers.
Hang on a second. Let me refresh it. Sorry, it just.
Last year when you
sucks.
came here, I believe you ordered them. You ate some. Jen was too busy talking. Jen left and came back or whatever, and then the whole stream was watching you. There's one left. And Jen's like, yeah, my last one, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden you see a hand come over, and that was it.
All right, Rock gonna explain about the jalapeno poppers.
There are two types of jalapeno poppers. There are jalapeno poppers that are stuffed with cream cheese, and there are jalapeno poppers that are stuffed with cheddar cheese. You can eat either one, but if you eat the cheddar cheese ones, you're wrong. Wrong. Because the only good jalapeno poppers are the cream cheese jalapeno poppers.
Amen. But
I have spoken.
yes, he has. And these are the cream cheese ones. They're not spicy at all. Like it's almost like a stuffed green pepper. You know, it's stuffed peppers.
Okay.
Like the green bell pepper. That's what it tastes like.
Oh.
This is
It's
the
not
way.
spicy because there are no seeds. So
Right.
you're basically just you use the body, they gut it, and then you put the cream cheese in it, and then you bread it and fry it. It's not spicy. It tastes like a bell pepper.
Do you want to try one?
I just now started to like
Bell pepper.
Hey, I think you would like it.
Yeah, this is not.
Tyler,
It's
seriously,
not spicy.
I think you would like it.
The ranch
there's no
is
I don't
good.
like spicy food. They're not
Yeah,
Dip it in the
Rob
ranch.
has spoken. Exactly.
There's no
Oh,
spice
thanks,
to it.
girl. The purple potion.
Be careful, the cream cheese will spit out on you there. It'll ooze out on you.
It tastes like a bell pepper. Like when you buy, you make stuffed. We use the cauliflower rice.
Isn't that really good?
It's delicious. And do you remember
I love the cream cheese jalapeno poppers. The cheddar cheese ones aren't as good.
They're okay, yeah. Do you remember the hush puppies at homecoming, and it comes with the pimento cheese, and then there's that red pepper
yeah.
jelly, kind of like egg roll jelly.
Right.
That's what you gotta eat with that. Like, I mean, I get it. People serve it with ranch. Ranch is okay, because ranch is okay. But the proper way we do
But
it
the-
here
the
in the
jelly
South,
is
the
better.
jelly,
Red pepper jelly is
red
better.
pepper jelly is the way to go. That's the Southern style way to eat that. And I know this must be the Philly way to eat that, but Southern style. How do you guys eat your jalapeno poppers? Do you eat it with ranch or red pepper jelly?
The correct answer is cream cheese.
Well, yes, but do you dip it in ranch or yeah? There's not a question. It's
The correct answer is whatever they have available.
yeah, red pepper jelly.
No, that was actually good.
Oh my gosh, I can't eat. I'm in pain. Where did we?
Well, that's why I got the box. Take home whatever you want.
I know.
I still have half a sandwich here.
I know you put it in the box.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
Don't judge him.
That's right. See, Ruby says the sweet sauce. Thank you.
Red pepper jelly is the best.
Red pepper jelly is the way to go. I mean, this is like we should have just got one sandwich and split it. I forgot how big these
So I
sandwiches
shouldn't have got
are.
3? Probably not.
But the extra cheese whiz, that was the winner. Because if you just did it, it seemed awful dry.
Right.
So the meat was good, but I put mayonnaise when I put the cream cheese on top, or the cheese whiz on top, I'm like sold.
No, actually, we got the 3 and it worked out perfect because there's 1/2 of each now.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Rob.
What would Amber say?
I didn't hear.
The meat was good.
Oh, she would have said that's what she said.
And that's what he said.
Oh.
But Ruby says she loves the sweet sauce, but now she has to do ranch because of being diabetic. But is there actually more sugar or carbs in
Depending
the red pepper
on
jelly or
well, the Kraft Ranch, because that's what we have at home, is 2
carbs?
Yeah, 2 carbs.
How about the Hidden Valley?
I don't know. We don't use Hidden Valley.
I really like the Newman's Own blue cheese.
The Olive Garden
Oh, the
ranch
Olive Garden
is
ranch?
the lowest carb one we've
Yeah,
seen.
the Olive Garden is Olive Garden Ranch, and the Olive Garden Ranch is it 2?
No, I thought it was 1.
Okay, it's 1.
If you're doing a salad, the
Oh,
Newman's Own
get
blue
it.
cheese is 1,
Yes,
and it is so good.
Steve. Here we
she's
go.
not a fan of blue cheese,
Niners.
but I
Here
am.
we go.
I'm not a fan of blue cheese.
That's what I dip my wings in. I love blue cheese.
David
okay.
says, like, Rob is a connoisseur of cheddar. Only he loves cheddar on the normal, like on the sub. Extra cheese whiz is the bomb. But for a jalapeno popper, it must be cream cheese because this is the way. We just need red pepper
This
jelly.
is the way.
This is the way.
Rob has spoken.
Rob has spoken.
I have
Yes.
spoken.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're in the middle of shooting The Mandalorian season 2 right now. More Baby Yoda deliciousness. Well, it's because he couldn't do too many. That's why they had to, you know. I thought Nick Nolte would have a bigger role too. That made me sad. Quill.
No, Quill.
No. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Quill? I need to see him all. And then Baby
I
Yoda's
thought
all.
for sure
Yeah.
that the robot was going to say.
IG-11.
To be RG-11.
Yeah, IG-11 was the real MVP.
Well, but I thought he was going to save Quill.
Oh, so you've never had a jalapeno popper, Jamie? It's really good.
There's
It's,
one left if you run down here.
Yep, we got one left. You can have it.
It's like a stuffed. Ever make stuffed peppers, like stuffed bell peppers? You know, with the rice and the meat. It tastes. It's not spicy because there's no seeds. So it's basically cream cheese inside of this, battered and then deep fried. David said the best way to do it is make your own and use 3 to 5 year old aged cheddar. You're gonna get fancy. But Rob doesn't like them with the cheddar cheese. He only likes them with the cream cheese. Season 2. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Too much food. No more. No more. Can't eat.
We need to walk.
But yeah, we're walking. We're walking back to the car. So we're gonna all walk together. St. George Street. We're gonna walk these carbs off, y'all. All the.
I need to go to the hotel and take a nap.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like no napping, no crying. There's no tears.
I think I'm in the 5th degree of food coma.
Yep. Do they have a bag or do they not have bags? Let's see if they give us a bag.
Glasses.
We can't even eat. We eat too
Look at that.
much.
There's snazzy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
We still have a whole sub. If you think about it, we should have just split a sub, honestly.
Why? That would be like the smart, sensible, thin thing to do.
I know, thin thing to do. They were like, oh, I
I
can't
ordered
even
3
breathe.
freaking sandwiches. I'm going home with 1.5.
Oh, love blue cheese. Love blue cheese. We're for East Coast
Look at the
people.
horsey.
So horsey, we love blue cheese. That's the only proper way to eat a chicken wing is with blue cheese. West Coast way is ranch, and I get it. California Vegas is California ketchup. Yeah, we're walking. We're just trying to show you the horses.
Barbecue sauce. I could eat chicken wings with.
Oh, a barbecue too.
sauce,
Yeah. Oh, I love barbecue. The best barbecue to me is Four Rivers. Peace, love, and Four Rivers.
Well, we don't have a Four Rivers by us.
True,
so
true.
It's either a Sweet
But that's
Baby
why.
Ray's.
See, I love Sweet Baby Ray's. Love. I use that for my when I make ribs in the crock pot. I use Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yep, Sweet Baby Ray's, and then we have Open Pit also. But Open
Grab
Pit.
one and
Put it all
We'll
in
split
there.
it up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we can't walk.
put that
y'all.
one on the bottom.
Open Pit is spicy sometimes.
I love
So-
baked open pit.
Oh, is it good?
Well, because it takes away that spicy.
Afternoon, we're gonna gotta walk it off. We're gonna.
Well, that's why
walk it off.
like Sweet
walk
Baby
it off.
Ray's is good. You know, because we always have Sweet Baby Ray's at home.
Yummy.
Well, but we've been doing the what's the keto one?
Oh, the
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
Yeah,
Ray,
yeah, something like
it's
that.
Good.
Mr. B, something.
I forget what
Sugar bees.
Yeah,
I think it's something like that.
There's a keto barbecue sauce
Yeah,
at like Walmart.
I made my own keto.
Yep.
Oh, that's what you said. That was good.
Oh, it's really
Better
good.
than that stuff.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, I gotta stand up. Can't sit
So
down.
they've done an update to that or anything, Rob, to make it better, or is it still
They
pay
gotta
to
burn it
win?
off.
Do what?
They do an update to make it
Gotta
better,
get
or
the
is
blood
it still pay
going.
to
Gotta
win?
get the
Still
blood
pay to win.
going. Hey, we gotta get the blood going. That's right. No, it's true. Natalie says walk it off. Get up and walk it off. She's training us for our 10K.
You know what, though?
We're gonna do this.
I think if I could sit in a recliner and watch Natalie live stream running a marathon, then I would probably lose weight. I would like to test that. Natalie, are you up for it? I'll sit in a recliner and watch you stream running, and there we go.
But
Our
we're gonna
brain
do
waves
it.
will connect, and you will help me lose weight. Okay, it's a deal.
Let's see how many. Yesterday we completed. What did you say? I gave 20,000 steps in 3 hours or 10,000 steps.
We did
What
14,000.
we did 14,000 as soon as I got from Disney. See, I did over 20. I've only done 5,200 steps today. Slacking. But yesterday, yeah, we were on a choo-choo. But yesterday we did over 20,000.
Yeah,
by the
yesterday
time-
we did 15,077.
Yeah, I completed my activity rings real
What were
quick.
we at today, like 2,800?
We're only at 5,200 steps. Well, I got a lot more. I got little bitty steps, but we need to get going.
7466.
This monster works though. Let me tell you.
Fitbit's better. The cheese.
The cheese.
I haven't done nothing.
That's why we've been on the choo-choo.
Any different?
It counts the bumps on the trolley steps.
It used to when I would wear, because I always used to have to wear it on my ankle.
Oh,
gotta
that's
use the
what they can do it at work.
And when I would just like cross my legs and just shake my leg, it would go off and I would forget all about it.
The silicone straws, I gave the other one to Heather, so I brought my reusable straw.
Oh,
Yeah, David's not buying it, Scott. I wish it worked that way.
Those straws that I took from the thing.
Yes.
I got one of these at Epcot and I got one for Heather. They sell them now, but they don't have a case, so they're probably all bleeding.
I got one of these.
I had
And one
Scott
for
take it from
Vicky.
the ice cream place.
And I got them from
Oh, that was from Cousteau's.
Cousteau's.
Yeah, from Cousteau's.
Is Rob done with all this?
Yeah, he's done. We're gonna try to waddle out of here.
Rod just got up, walked away, and said, bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Here's his.
He's gonna want that soda. I'm recharging all the things,
You want
guys.
his mayonnaise?
No, I'm so full. I got it. I put some in the box.
Okay.
I put some. He gave us so much mayonnaise. Fuel rods. They should still sponsor us because we use so many of it. I just recharged them at home, y'all. All right. Yep, we're ready. Let's get this party started. Okay. We're gonna walk it off down St. George Street. Are you guys ready? You gotta stretch. We're ready. We gotta get our steps in today because all we're doing are choo-chooing everywhere. Choo-choo here, choo-choo there, choo-choo everywhere. I think we're charged for the most part. Yeah.
We'll see.
I think.
Literally, what is it, Jen? Like 3 blocks from Ripley's to the hotel?
Yeah, it's not long. We'll get some steps in. It's not far. All right. Yeah, we haven't even checked in because check-in was at 2. Oh, no. Hang on. pinball. Alright, let's get ready to rumble here. We're gonna walk out and walk with you guys. Alright, we're going. Do I like the Figment Festival of the Art Spirit jersey from last year? Not this year. I'm not buying this year's. It's oh, cool. You guys were pointing it out that it's not LSU, it's Clemson. Yeah, it's Clemson colors. I don't know. I don't like the yellow. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I did buy the Chinese New Year one. That one is better. Boo Boo, grab your soda, honey bun. Oh, okay, no, I'm just saying. Street Fighter. Oh.
I told myself not to do it. And I still did it. Wait for the bounce.
Or just let it go.
Every time I did it too soon, it stays right out of it and it goes right through. See?
Shenanigans.
Wow.
I do too. I love pinball. Ooh.
He's a pinball
Wizard. I was gonna say you were gonna say him. That was South Broward High School. They did Pinball Wizard.
Pinball.
Useful for to select your card.
Street Fighter 2. If you ever watch like Jeffree Star's house tour, he has like tons of these. That's what he spends all his millions on. He has a whole game room with pinball.
God, it's the never ending. There used to be a kid I went to school with that his parents were rich. And
They had pinball machines.
their whole basement
Dang.
was nothing but arcade.
That's like Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star has a whole game room full of just pinball. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna get rid of these napkins. Oh my gosh. You guys, let's ready to walk. Who's ready to walk? Pinball Wizard. Oh, don't forget your soda pop.
Food baby.
You got food, baby? He's giving you
Yeah,
nene?
food baby.
You got food, baby? You ready for nene?
It's hard to breathe.
Huh? You can't breathe.
It's hard to breathe. It's pushing up on my diaphragm.
Rob's like, I've got a food, baby. It's pushing up against my diaphragm. I can't breathe. Yeah, it's giving you diaphragmatic irritation. That's not good. Okay, let's walk it off, peeps. Grab your stuff. All right, we're gonna walk it off. Walk it off, kids. We gotta get in shape here. Can't be doing that to ourselves. Oh, I know.
This is Philly cheesesteak right here.
It's so good. We got a food baby. We can't even breathe right now. Oh, look at the go-go boots. It's like 60s stuff. All right, y'all. Oh, that's awesome, Carrie. I'm so good. Sending more sun your way. We're walking through the plaza, the public marketplace. And they still do, like, today they had the march and the meeting and all of that stuff. So we're gonna cut through here. Oh my gosh. Food baby! I love the Spanish moss. Spanish moss only grows in the south. Oh, they're saying they're selling crocheted items. That's so cute. My grandma tried to teach me how to crochet once. That didn't work out so good.
Yeah, I don't know how to knit or crochet. Or, heck, I don't even know how to sew.
I can sew. I can hand sew.
No.
Ooh, they're doing, see, told you they were doing a photo shoot. I told you. I told you they were doing the photo shoot. I saw it earlier on the choo-choo train.
So someone's getting married?
Well, it's her wedding photo shoot. Yeah, it's golden hour. Well, it's probably her photos. Yay, wedding photos. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ah. Gorgeous. Yeah, they're doing, it's golden hour. They're doing golden hour photo shoots. Like good lighting right now. All right, we got it. This is the Basilica. There's the, oh, remember how they said they do many weddings at the Treasury? There it is. It's now a fancy like place to eat and do weddings. Oh, wait, we got more weddings over here. Here, I'm just trying to, and there's a puppy. There's Mo wedding photos. Mo. Woo. Oh, that's awesome, Natalie. I'm glad you can crochet, but the Basilica is great, but you can go through the gift shop if you need a rosary or anything like that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We did go in there earlier. We were here on Easter, was it Easter Sunday? We were here during a holiday too. Oh, everybody's so pretty. They just had a wedding. Beautiful place for pictures though. You'd get like with all the lights like coming through the trees and the Spanish moss. Totally. With all the, you know, like the good lighting and then the Spanish moss. Totally. It would be amazing. All right, we're gonna cross the street, not get killed. Alrighty. There's a, remember how they said that the mayor would address the people like commoners. No photobombing, no photobombing. The tour must have just got out of the church, or was that the thing?
Nap time.
Nap time.
Man, I need to drive so I can go to sleep.
No, don't do that. That's the Basilica of Saint Augustine, the oldest church in St. Augustine. So we've been in here before. You can go through like the back if you want to take it. Oh, no, we're going down St. George Street. I'm just trying to tell you can tour it. And then the gift shop is open. Oh, they just had a bus get off here. Wow, go straight down. This is Cathedral Place, and this is, now we're finally walking down St. George Street. We're gonna walk it off, Scott. We're gonna walk it off. We're gonna be good. We're gonna walk it off, Vicky. We're gonna go no night here. No night. We're gonna walk it off. We're gonna enjoy ourselves and walk it off. So welcome to St. George Street. We can actually walk it down here. Bless you, honey bun.
Thank you.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put this right here in that pocket? Right there. Yeah? Good. All right. They sell services. Oh, and this is where you sign up for the pub tour. And then they have like a haunted house tour if you want to take it in a hearse, like they drive you in a hearse. It's kind of crazy. I know. We're like, no, we won't do that.
Just go for a ride with Janelle, Amber's friend.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, she's there. Amber's friend that's going for mortuary science.
Yep.
Cool. The shell shop. Scooby-Scoovineers. The Pena Peck House, circa 1750. Creepy. I know it's creepy, Natalie. Natalie's like, that's creepy. But it's actually a thing.
It's a part of life, Natalie.
Chocolates, fudge, and ice cream.
I know, because we need any more, like, nah. Can't breathe. It's true. The circle of... And a puppy.
There's a lot at Disney.
Well, it'll drop if they're...
But it drops more than like other people. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I've tried it all. There you go.
DOGs, bro.
Yeah, you need to get do you need like
Taco shop.
Taco shop?
I think we ate at that taco shop.
We did eat at the taco shop. Kernel poppers, burritos. We ate at we ate at the Prohibition Kitchen. That's that place I was telling you about.
Is a burrito
On the lowest settings because we're on the bus. Because if you have good signal here, as it says I do, it should come up good. Yep, it was the settings. It's ready for more. I had it on the lowest when we were on the bus. Oh, we're not on the choo-choo no more. It says 5G here too. I got 5G. There we go. Yeah, I had to change the settings back to your normal 720.
We're back.
Because, okay, it just didn't like the low setting, so it was too little. All right, so put it back on 720. So put it back on 720. We're back on 720, 30, the normal. Okay.
Are we moving?
Yeah, we're moving. All right. Sorry, I had to reboot and then put you back on 720. That doggy is not happy.
All right.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Perfect. This is Spain. Can you believe it? This little square piece of land is part of Spain. We went in there. They have fancy like doggy stroller.
Doggy stroller?
Mm-hmm. For Ryleigh Rey.
Okay.
That's what it was. It was just the settings. I have to adjust for where I am. Now, when there's good signal here, I can do good signal. Oh, the struggle is constantly real, but I do want to use my new toy. I'll work, now that we have it, we just got to activate it. And then we'll see if it makes a difference for sure. With hippopotami tie? Oh, there's a party going on in there. We were not invited to. Oh, I can't breathe. I ate too much. Why did I do that to myself?
Sodas and smoothies and cappuccinos.
Oh, we ate here before we found the other place, the Cousteau's.
Oh, okay.
This was the first place we got shakes because we were just here. We didn't know about Cousteau's. Oh, no, they didn't bring those shakes did not bring all the boys to the yard. Nope, they did not.
But Cousteau's brings all the boys to the yard.
Heck yeah. Oh, I can't breathe. I know. But you don't need it. There's crepes.
I need everything. I'm not a crepe person.
No, I don't like crepes either. Yeah. Oh my gosh, how cute. Hi, pups. So cute. I've not seen an Australian Shepherd yet, though.
Another Yorkie.
Yeah, I'm trying, guys. I don't know what's going on. I may have to, you know what? I'm going to uninstall Streamlabs and reinstall it. That's what I might have to do.
Something's conflicting.
Something's conflicting. Yeah, there's no updates. There's no updates. I checked the updates.
But the last 2 or 3 weeks, something will just happen, and you'll lose it. And I've been monitoring it, and it's where
it just. There you go. So sorry. There we go. Now I got it back. Whee! Can you see me now? All right. I had to uninstall it and reinstall it. What are we doing? Oh, I thought you were telling him to. I'm like, lick it. What is it? Oh, it's the Dole Whip place. Look, they sell Dole Whips there. No, that's the Dole Whip place. All right. Yay! Thank you. Watch your whip, whip, whip. Well, they have new Dole Whip flavors now. Raspberry. They got coconuts. Oh, look at the puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh my gosh. But Dole Whip. They got Dole Whip right here. See? Dole Whip. They got the Dole Whip. Oh, praise Jesus. Thank you so much. I mean that because it was like, what was going on? I uninstalled, oh, puppy, and I reinstalled Streamlabs. But we're going to get it all figured out. We got our new little piece of technology now. We just got to get it turned on and see how it works, and we'll play with it. And we're going to try your phone. So we're going to do a bunch of different things. Oh, wait. What is this? There's free tastings. I saw it right up your alley. Moonshine, vodka, and rum. I didn't know this is new. We have never done this one before.
It's up to you. You up for another one, or you want to go? I'm good if you want to go.
No, I think we'll pass. We just came from the distillery, and I'm still.
Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect. Rob can't breathe. We can't breathe. Thank you. But I didn't know there was a new. That's new. That's a new distillery. Heck, we can get two different distilleries done. Look at all the puppies. Puppy.
Those are some pretty old ones.
Oh my gosh. It hurts. Why did I do that to myself? I ate too much. We hurt ourselves, babe. It was the cheese. Oh, good. Thank you, Todd. Perfect. I know they're so puppy friendly here. Puppies. I said I would bring Ryleigh, but Riley's like, would get too anxious. She get anxiety. But yeah, this is the city gates. And this is the one where the spooky ghost of the little girl is seen because her dad, she would come here with her dad because her dad was a guard, a city guard. See all these? But there's a ghost of a little girl that they do see here because these are the original city gates to St. Augustine. There's the Castillo de San Marcos. There's the fort. And then earlier we couldn't film this area because they were doing a march, rally.
That is pretty cool, though.
The Huguenot cemetery. That is a cemetery where everybody... Huguenot ceremony. A cemetery. That is where all the non-Catholics were buried who died of yellow fever. So be like, I hope we get that guy that we had last time. He was really good. What was his name? Oh, sorry. Welcome to St. Augustine, y'all. Yeah, we're going on a spooky ghost hunting tour tonight. So get your K2 meters, your EVP machines, and what was the other one? Your spirit boxes ready. Even it's just for fun. But yeah, it's the Huguenot cemetery. We used to walk by it, and it's only open once a month, and it was actually open earlier. It is maintained by the Presbyterian Church. So very cool. But there's some old graves here. Very, very old graves. Come on, ride that train and ride it. Choo choo.
There's a cemetery that says.
Why do they got a Death Star?
It's a Death Star. Now there's a story about the Death Star. Do you see the Death Star? Vicky, there's the Death Star. He wants to see the Death Star. No, Alderaan, no. That is the St. Augustine Death Star. It's the 0 milestone from St. Augustine to San Diego.
Wow.
Old Spanish Trail.
The old Spanish Trail, but it's not a Death Star. There you go.
But now I know where they got the plan.
Yes. I thought we watched Rogue One.
1928. Made out of coconut.
Coconut. They got these funny fountains, look, with the funny faces on them. With people faces on them.
Yeah. And apparently you can wash your hands
Don't stick your hands in those. I don't know. Buildings are super old. Yes, they are very old and cool. We're because we made it. We made it. This is why we don't eat bread. Bread kills us. That's okay. We're going to walk it off. Yeah, we can cross at the light. We're very close. We can we're just a couple of blocks that way. We're just see where that green hotel is. We're just on the other, a block away from that. We're not far. There's Ripley's. We will end up there tonight. It looks like a castle. It used to be a hotel. But I'll let the guide give you all the stories. It is another haunted hotel because a famous murder happened there. There always is something famous going on. That's it. Shrine of Our Lady of La Leche. That's where we it was a shrine. It's another church. I wonder what they're building over here. More condos? Is that what that is? wonder what they're building here, honey. Oh, just law offices? Old City Law? Yeah, must be law offices. Choo-choo train. But we haven't taken this part of the train back, like that way towards the, what do you call it? The Fountain of Youth.
There, I got him.
You got him? You beat him?
I got him.
They're still doing the Night of Lights. I didn't know that was a thing.
Alright, that's us. Oh. Go to the right, Meg.
Oh, yeah, because we're... Is there a trash can? I don't want to bring this in there. I didn't know they did that long, the big red Christmas train thing. We'll have to do it a different time. I didn't know they still did it. I thought they did it like only during Christmas. Mm-hmm.
What's your horse?
Oh, Horsey. Hi, Horsey. Horsey. There's a giant statue of David over there, too. The giant house that's made out of one piece of wood. Oh, they have a child frappuccino now. It's a green tea, like matcha, with extra caramel. That makes sense. Alrighty, perfect. So we'll end the stream right here, and then we'll come back and redo it.
You can do it to the back of Ripley's, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You guys see it? Alright guys, we'll see you in a little bit for the ghost tour tonight. Make sure you guys stay tuned. So now it's your turn to make some magic. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you again to all of our legacy patrons. Thank you for supporting us. All of our patrons are awesome. Love you guys. See you all again real soon. Bye. Woo.